Hello. Oh, I am here. Fear not. Calm your restless and weary bones. We have some videos to watch. I honestly just kind of want to chill today. Honestly, like the past few days, I just want to like chill and all that good shit. Oh, oh, I still clicked on the video there. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch YouTube for now. Maybe later I'll play some games. I don't know. I like playing games, but I don't like the lack of interactions I have when I do play games. So, well, here I am. I went a bit crazy. Well, that's not an exactly pleasing sentence for the first time I see you in this today. You good? Doesn't sound like it. Did something happen? Okay, yeah, you need to get your obsessions a little bit more in check. Yeah, that doesn't sound healthy, alright? What the fuck, man? I don't think I've done anything like 7 times in a row. Or 3 times in a row, for that matter of fact. Just like watching the same movie like 3 times in a row. There are other visually pleasing movies. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Yeah, I know it's not boring. Yeah, like if you're into something, it won't be boring. But I don't know, it's just like the fact that I know what's gonna happen in the movie. It's still a fucking movie. I can't rewatch it like 10 times. Like I just can't do that. There is only I've watched like I don't know, probably like 500 anime during my lifetime, and way more definitely during the peak of my like bullshit anime craze. Now I just don't watch anime at all, honestly. But even back in the day, I never rewatched anything. I can count with my fingers how many anime I've rewatched on one hand. Okay. Okay, I think everything's set up now. Alright. I also got this thing now, finally. I know it's probably a little too late now that I'm like after I didn't have a goal after streaming for like God knows how long at this point. I did ask that, yes. Cinema clerk. Ah, I see. Well, that is a job that is probably really good for you, huh? Seeing how big of a movie buff you are. Okay, I also got this, by the way. Though the scaling is a little off, let me fix that actually. Okay, there we go. I'll just leave this on. Because why not? Oh, what did you? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I I did ask what you work just out of curiosity. Like again, I told you that one of the reason I started streaming is just so I can, get to know people. And after asking it like the first time, and I don't know if you just didn't answer because you were uncomfortable, or were I pushing my boundaries, or all that kind of shit. I just don't know, and I just decided to never ask it again unless like you bring it up, because I feel bad, honestly, because I feel like intruding. But still, I'm genuinely curious about like things. I mean, you've been here a couple of times. You know how it is. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to. check the chat box actually. I mean, living is kind of a full-time. No, it definitely is. It's not kind of, it is a full-time job. mm. Oh, quick question. Can you actually see the stream chat? Because it's not showing up in my OBS. Like, is the chat box working as normally as intended? Because right now I ain't seeing shit. I'll just be honest. Mm, I see messages. Okay then. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. You know what? Yeah, never mind. I see it too. It's just really fucking low. Okay. Let me just restart this video. And as usual, if you want me to watch anything or just wanna like chat about anything, just post it up in chat.
You watch the beachgoers from
Okay, there's no title. Oh, that sucks. Mm, hold on, hold on. Uh, wait, what the fuck? Um, hello? Why is the screen not recorded properly? Okay, there we go. Alright, now we can finally watch the video.
your surfboard like ants on a strip of gold against a blue sky. Something catches your eye. A looming shadow lurks below your
As
dangling
I'm
board.
watching the movie 3 times in a row help with my agoraphobia. Hold on. I need to remember what that is. There's just so much words. I'm not good with words, I'll be honest. Oh, right. Escape. Well, I'm glad to hear that. If it helps with your anxiety, feel free to do it again. Though I kinda don't know how well this is long term. Because I kinda like every time I am being confronted with a situation like this, am always reluctant to give like advice just because I'm not a professional. I don't know if I say oh well if you're feeling well then you should just watch it more often, but I don't know if that'll like somehow make you addicted to it or something or give you like withdrawals. Yeah. Also, hold on, I kind of want to drink. Also, from now on, if I remember, I'll try to mute when I drink, just because I drink really loud there. Like every time I say I want to drink and you guys didn't hear anything, that's probably because I was trying my best to not make a sound. And you know what? Just fuck it. I'm either I get a fucking mic where I can just push away, or I'm just gonna mute when I'll drink. Yeah, Cardi B, what happened with her? I mean, I know Cardi B, but not exactly a big fan. I prefer more flavor other than ass. Yeah, there's that. I don't think I don't think that's a controversial take at all. Cardi B. Oh, that that is. Was she convicted, or did she just uh say this while never facing the brunt of the consequence? I mean, me personally, man or woman, if it's like that long ago, I like depends on how long ago this is. I think that I would be like somewhat fine-ish. Like depends on like the track record, obviously. If after the like what this person said, there was like no like sus things going on, I'd be like more willing to forgive them, regardless of their gender, I think. So I don't know. Maybe if a man did it, they would like be giga convicted. I don't know. Because that's like something I never heard of, honestly. Yesterday, yeah, yeah. Saw this dude on Twitch. He was super chill. Uh-huh. Yeah, what's his name? Mark Song? Oh, okay, never mind. It's not me. And his friend was like 12 or 13 or something. How the fuck do you even know? Uh-huh. Yeah? Oh. Oh, that sounds... Oh, the dichotomy. Oh, just having a really chill dude and just... just having that in chat. Oh, okay. Okay, that's... Oh. Okay, someone needs to be put on a fucking leash. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that went there 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Also, don't even he's white. Oh, okay, there, that. Oh, that made my day. That's an interesting story. uh, Alright, forget about the video. Sorry.
Pull your legs up onto your board and watch as the creature courses through the
I
water.
don't even remember the
Its
title,
crest and
honestly.
black silhouette betray its size. You paddle back to shore in a panic. The slapping sound of hands on board
Oh, that's
sounds
not
like the
good.
din of sloshing ocean waves. Sweat or seawater, you can't tell which, pours down your forehead, burning your eyes, and turning the world to a blurry vignette. You brush the water from your eyes, but to no avail. Before you can even scream, a giant mouth rushes out from below the waves. A cavernous maw, lined with thousands of teeth, swallows you whole. Could the megalodon still prowl along the darkest depths of our oceans?
What is the title of this video? And why did I save this? Jurassic Shark.
Thanks to this video's sponsor, Bloodline Heroes
Okay,
of
hold on, I
Olympus.
wanna refresh one more time. Just so I wanna see the title. Uh-huh.
You
Bruh.
watch the beachgoers from
Oh.
your surfboard.
Well, can't do anything about it, I guess.
Bloodline Heroes of Olympus. New legends will be born in this fantasy online hero collector role-playing game where you play as the guardian of the City of Light, defending and
I
restoring
mean,
its rightful glory.
I've
Bloodline
seen
Heroes
this
of
ad
Olympus.
all over the place. Honestly, the premise is not that bad. It's just that I am not willing to give it a chance.
Easy controls on a vertical screen, so there's nothing in the way between you and
It just looks like
celebrate marrying
it
dragons from your
looks
bloodline
like a
to become the
scummy
heirs for your kingdom.
mobile
Select
game.
from dozens of traits to customize and create unique
The
combinations of
concept is
modified
cool
powers and
though.
abilities to aid you in battle. And it's free to play on both Android and iOS. Use my link now to get the Card Clan of Dragonborn for free. Other families include Lycanis, a must-try family of
Mm.
werewolves for you to play with. The Fulgur Clan of Demigods. Generally, mages are damage dealers, but their leader buffs himself, casts area of effect spells, and can even shield allies. You can even
Oh,
have
that's still a
dragons
damage
and
dealer,
giants.
more like
Keep
support, I
progressing
guess.
your family tree until your champion has the best traits from their parents. Choose your path in Bloodline Heroes of Lithis today. Click the link in the description or scan the
Yeah,
QR code your
this.
path in Bloodline Heroes of Lithis
I
today.
bet it's a little interesting. Oh, you just like make a pot, like make a fucking, family tree and then you just get a unit. I feel like there's gotta be catch somewhere. Because otherwise it's just infinite.
Click the link in the description or scan the QR code.
BLT?
100,000 gold
Okay.
and 100 diamonds totally free. The ocean is big. Conservative experts
Mm-hmm.
believe
Yeah.
we've only seen about 20% of it. And it's far from
Like
peaceful.
how crazy is that? We only know 20% of the fucking ocean. How crazy is that? There's still, and we know a shit ton about the fucking ocean, and it's only 20%. I'm, I'm real scared of the ocean. I'm just saying. There's probably way more diseases in the ocean that we don't know about.
Collective consciousness to sea monsters stalking in the briny depths. It wasn't until 2003 that we got our first photograph of a giant squid. So
Mm-hmm. I
it could
remember
be
that.
possible, nay, probable, that there are other sea monsters down there. Perhaps even something prehistoric.
What? Like you?
In the 2018 film The Meg, billionaire Jack Morris, played by Rainn Wilson, funds an expedition to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the deepest point
Mm-hmm.
on Earth, where they discover a false bottom hiding an underground haven for prehistoric flora and fauna. In doing so, they release one of the Earth's greatest predators from its underwater prison.
Yeah, this
The
sounds actually
Megalodon.
viable.
You might have heard of the Megalodon before. The
At
idea
least
of
to
an
me. I
ancient
don't
sea
know.
monster
Maybe
still
a
living
scientist finds this
in
like
the
absolutely
uncharted
preposterous.
oceans tickles our imagination in a wonderful way. But that's just a movie. It's not like the Megalodon could still be alive down in the depths of the seven seas.
Right?
Right? Right? Megalodon is a hopefully extinct member of the shark species.
Hopefully. Yep. You
Scientifically,
got that
it is
right.
Archaeocles megalodon, considered to not only be the largest shark that has ever existed, but the largest fish full stop. We know this
Oh.
primarily from the absolutely
Well,
enormous
that's even
fossilized squid
scarier.
we found scattered along the shorelines of the world. Even its name, megalodon, comes from the Greek word for big, megalos, and the word for tooth, odon. The shark
Oh.
lived in the early Miocene epoch, about 23 million years ago, until the end of the Pliocene epoch, about 2.5 million
Man,
years
fishing
ago.
must be
It
a
lived in one of
very
the most
dangerous
large
job back
rivers
then.
between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, and another between the Atlantic and Indian Oceans, which lent itself to the megalodon's widespread distribution across the planet. By all accounts, it was a very good shark, having topped the oceanic food chain for 21 million years. Compared to
Uh-huh.
humans, we look like tiny babies who have only been around for 300,000 years max. When we first
That is
discovered
indeed
fossils of the
concerning.
megalodon, we initially thought that it must be related to our own waterborne apex predator, the great white shark. But as modern
Mm-hmm.
science advanced, we learned that this ancient megapredator is a closer relative of the mako shark.
What?
Yes, great whites were related to
That
megalodons
cute
because of
small
their
little boy?
evolution. They were the exact same shape, just massive. One of the main issues paleontologists had at
Okay.
first was that the only fossils we could find were their teeth, because the majority of sharks' bodies are made out of cartilage, the stuff your ears and nose are made of,
Their teeth
which
are
then
kind of
composes
cool, actually.
brains and is rarely fossilized. It also took us 20 years to recreate a megalodon jaw in full. Now, granted, it's an
Jesus.
absolutely enormous jaw, sitting at about 18
Jesus
feet wide
Christ.
and 9 feet tall.
Oh,
Sharks are also
nine
made out of a
feet.
material called calcium phosphate,
Okay.
which is super hard and, lucky for us, fossilizes like a snap. Luckier for us, sharks, much like we shed hair and clip our nails, constantly shed and regrow rows upon rows of razor sharp teeth for their entire lives. We figured that Megalodon also regrew teeth throughout its life because of the amount of giant teeth we found littering the seafloor. We extrapolated the monster's size from the size of their
Mm-hmm.
teeth and a handful of vertebrae, a portion of their spine. Our estimates say that they were,
That's
on
fair.
average, over 10 meters long and weighed anywhere between 30 and 65 tons. The largest specimen
Jesus
ever
Christ.
found was
Okay, I didn't
about
expect that weight.
18 meters long. For context, a full-size school bus is only 14 meters long, and the blue whale, the literal largest creature to ever exist on Earth, is only about 2 times longer than this megashark. Thanks, I hate it. To compare, adult great white
Hmm.
sharks only grow to
I
about
honestly
6
expect the
feet.
Megalodon to be like, way bigger. But just because of like the other bullshit sized sea creatures back in the day. Especially during the gigantism period
For a
stuff.
maximum size of about 6.5 meters and only weigh only between
Alright.
520
I
and
should link.
770 kilos. single metric ton. Thanks. It's worse now. Megalodon, much like the great white, give birth to live young. We're not sure
Hmm.
if they're viviparous, where live embryos derive nutrients from their mother like us, or oviviparous, where eggs live inside the mother until they hatch.
Oh, we still don't know.
Together, there's some gigantic
Okay.
babies, measuring at least 2 meters long at birth. In terms of what they eat,
Oh, what? Jesus Christ, that must be excruciating birth pains.
they preyed on whales, seals, and sea cows. Young megalodons likely went after smaller prey and would prey upon themselves, while the adults were likely apex predators. Now, the thing that allowed the
Sounds about right.
megalodon to climb up the food chain wasn't necessarily their rows upon rows of razor sharp teeth or their incredible size, but the quality of their heart.
What?
No, I'm not talking about the power of friendship, but the power of
Obviously.
exoteric reactions. Doesn't roll off the tongue as well. Most fish and
I
sharks are
found a
cold blooded.
cephalopod. Oh, that's so cool. What? God, I really want to have like a fossil just laying around and just have like a story. God, that sounds so sick.
Aka ectothermic, meaning that their
What?
body temperatures fluctuate according to the temperature of their surroundings. But megalodon
Okay.
and the great white shark, too, are endothermic, meaning that they produce their own heat. This allowed the megalodon to operate in
Okay.
colder environments than their cold blooded counterparts, giving them
Oh.
exclusive feeding rights to certain places. Most times in
Okay.
nature, it's the
Okay.
mundane abilities that guarantee the success or extinction of your
Yeah,
entire
that's kind of crazy,
species.
honestly.
The question remains, is it possible that the megalodon still exists today, hidden in the vast depths of the ocean? In the
What?
movie The Meg, scientists discover an unexplored cavern underneath the Mariana Trench, hidden by what they call a thermocline layer of hydrogen sulfide. And this deeper section of the trench is much warmer than the water above, allowing the megalodon to continue its clandestine existence below the waves.
I mean, it
Now,
sounds
some creatures
possible.
that come to the sunlit surface levels of the ocean cannot survive the cold or the intense
Ah, come
exposure,
on. It's cool that if it
but
exists,
is it really
though.
possible for sharks to live at the bottom of
Like, not in the Mariana Trench itself, like somewhere even deeper than the Mariana Trench. Though if somewhere deeper in the Mariana Trench exists, I'm gonna be scared shitless, I'll be honest. The Meg wouldn't be able to survive in the bottom of the Mariana Trench because there are only micro-sized fish in there. And there isn't anything deeper than the Mariana Trench. That we know of. That we know of. Who knows? Maybe there's like some fuck's that movie called? Journey to the Center of the Earth bullshit, where there's like an entirely new ecosystem somewhere down there. I mean, I'm just coping at this point, honestly. But isn't that like cool? I'll be scared shitless, but isn't that really cool? Just having like a really, beautiful scenery space like that and all that good shit. Now, honestly, if we found it, we'll probably like ruin it like real fucking quick.
the ocean. Surprise, they can. There are many shark species
Oh?
that can live in the deeper ocean, but the shark we've found deepest is the frilled shark.
Alright, I think I've
Dominantly a
seen
deep
this.
water animal, the frilled shark lives close to the seabed at depths of around 1.5 kilometers. For context, the average depth
That's
of the ocean
giga
is about
deep.
3.7 kilometers. The frilled shark has existed in basically the same form for millions of years. Living at such depths, they've adapted perfectly for the deep sea environment, preventing marine biologists from observing many in the wild. They're about 2 meters long
It's
and
quite interesting how if you live deep enough, you just don't get affected by anything that happens in the surface to the point where you don't need to evolve that much.
and, judging by their stomach contents, eat squid and some fish. This is a far cry from the megalodon, but it does bode well for the idea that our prehistoric apex predator could still live somewhere down there. If the frilled shark can exist virtually unchanged, the megalodon could too, right? Why am I
Maybe.
trying to prove this right? Sharks that live at the bottom of the ocean
Oh, I hate the
actually look
shark.
much like the megalodon,
I hate
just
the
like Earth,
shark.
with a warm cavern under the Mariana
It's
Trench.
so
These
creepy.
spots can exist at the bottom of the ocean.
What is
For
that?
example,
Is that a
Fuji
bicycle?
volcanoes, a large underwater volcano in the Solomon Sea, south of Vangunu Island, erupted in January
Oh,
2015,
that looks
releasing
insane.
liquid smoke floating through the ocean, visible from space. The
Shit.
base of the volcano sits over a kilometer
Check
below
on
ground.
OBS. I mean, it's still something that I can't read. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I don't know what it is still. Line. Line? Hold on. What? Line going through the chat? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's happening. What is that? Yeah, my chat looks completely normal. If I think it is what's happening. Man, I can't even read like normal fuck you call it? Umlaut, is that what you call it? Check on Twitch, the chat. Oh, the Twitch chat thing. Yeah, it still looks like these. It still looks normal to me. There's a big tail line going through the message. Oh no, it's going to the loop. Okay, okay, send it to me, because I'm actually curious here. Just post it on pictures. Okay, let's see. Alright. If you want to DM, then sure. I don't know why I can't see it though. It's a little sus. Suspicious. Oh, at least my bitrate's excellent. And I'm streaming on high FPS apparently. Mm. Check picture, alright? Oh, what the fuck is happening there? Okay, yeah, that's definitely not what I'm seeing at all. Jesus, what the fuck did you do there? What? And why is my line not that crazy? It's only your line that's insane. You can clearly see when I try to like copy paste it, nothing fucking happened. Yeah, but it's definitely cursed on it. I can see that. Well, let's not use that cursed message anymore.
For the surface and erupts regularly. But that's not what makes this place so crazy. No,
Mm-hmm.
what makes this volcano better than all the other volcanoes is that this volcano has sharks living in it.
What?
Yep, that's
Hello?
right.
What?
It's a gosh darn toothy sharkano.
What?
Two species of shark live in the crater, silky and scalloped hammerhead sharks,
Oh,
alongside jellies
okay.
and small fish. The water down there is superheated and infused with sulfur, which allows some creatures that would otherwise be unable to live so deep survive in such cold water. It also provides ample opportunities for
Oh,
researchers interested in how climate change may affect biodiversity. How do
okay.
sea creatures adapt to this high sulfur environment? And how might that educate us on our rapidly changing Earth? That said, the Mariana Trench is 11 kilometers under the surface, so caution,
Mm-hmm.
sitting only 1 kilometer below the waves is a far cry from our movie Megalodon. While underwater spaces are capable of providing a more hospitable environment for our
How
pliocene
the fuck
predators,
do they
there
survive
are
down
still
there?
a few loose ends.
Inside a
Thus, in the
volcano? What the
movie The
fuck?
Meg, scientists find a thermocline at the bottom of the Mariana Trench that separates the cold deep ocean from a warmer pocket heated by geothermal vents. But the science behind this is dubious. A
Yeah,
thermocline is
kinda.
a layer of water in which temperatures rapidly drop. Clines come in all shapes and sizes, but they're just horizontal layers in liquid that separates two states of a liquid. There are many
Hmm.
layers in the ocean. You can
Yeah.
see all their names here with the power of technology. The top layer, the epipelagic zone or the sunlight zone, is
Huh?
separated with a thermocline.
Sunlight, twilight,
The
midnight, and
mesopelagic
then the
zone, or
abyss.
the
I
climate
remember
zone.
that.
As the sun's light dims, the temperature drops. It's kind of like when you swim in a lake and suddenly you find a cold spot. You've dipped your toes into a thermocline. Thermoclines aren't like caps that hold heat in. They're just what happens when you have warm water above mixing with cold water below. However, the thermocline in the movie was composed of hydrogen sulfide, which
Oh,
does actually exist. In Mexico's
okay.
Yucatan
What does that
Peninsula,
mean
they
though?
have many natural sinkholes called cenotes. In at least one of
Oh,
these
that's
sinkholes, there
scary.
is a freshwater pool on top, separated from a saltwater river below by a thick 3-meter layer of toxic hydrogen sulfide. It was formed when
Oh.
organic matter fell into the sinkhole, rotted, and the chemicals that came off during decomposition congealed into a toxic hydrogen sulfide layer. This
Oh, that.
layer, called a halocline, can prevent debris from passing from the freshwater top to the saltwater bottom, just like in the movie.
Huh.
It's due to the difference in density between fresh and salt water. Imagine oil and water in a beaker. If you stir it up, it'll all mix together. But sitting still, it'll separate out. And the water in a cenote does nothing but sit still. This actually bodes well for the science of the
Okay.
movie, since it's nearly impossible for animal life to pass through the layer unpoisoned, especially if it uses gills to filter oxygen out of the water around it. Even human divers with oxygen tanks shouldn't spend too much time immersed in this toxic cloud. So
Yeah.
consider it.
Most
There must be
probably.
a layer of hydrogen sulfide somewhere at the bottom of the ocean in a place like the Mariana Trench, which could prevent sea life from moving from one layer of the ocean to another. But unless you have a
Hmm.
very specific set of circumstances, it's unlikely to exist. With all that said, we should probably poke around the bottom of the Mariana Trench to see for ourselves if there's anything crazy going on down there. Thermoclines and underwater
Have
volcanoes
we
don't
seen like the
happen
entirety of the
naturally.
Mariana Trench, by the way? Like, have we like find like the entire thing there? Strange things are happening every day. It is.
That often
Heavily
cause sudden
is.
deaths. The
That's
deepest
why
parts of
Florida
all
Man
the geothermal
exists.
vents and underwater volcanoes we've found were
They are
formed
like
in
the
deposits
physical
that were
representation of
only
such phenomenon.
only 5 kilometers below the water, only halfway down to the deepest parts of the Mariana Trench where our movie Meg
Mm.
lived for millions of years. Lucky for us, James Cameron has an interest in the bottom of the ocean. In 20.
The pressure at the bottom would be absolutely insane, so I don't think we have gone down there. Okay. So I still am able to cope. I still am able to cope, even though I don't think anything lives below the Mariana Trench. It would be cool if it did. It would be somewhat cool if it did.
12, the Titanic and Avatar director ventured to the bottom of the Mariana Trench in an event called Deep Sea Challenge.
Okay,
Spoiler
never
alert.
mind. They actually went to the
This
bottom
event
somehow.
stepped into a pilot sphere that was so small that he couldn't raise his arms above his head. He ventured down 11 kilometers, actually touching the bottom of the deepest part of the trench just
Okay.
once, which unfortunately debunks our false bottom thermocline from the movie.
Okay,
So,
we
if
actually
the
went
bottom
down.
thermocline lives in the cavern of Megalodon supporting it, and the bottom of the Mariana Trench might be bunk, does that mean it can't be floating around at the bottom of the ocean? Anything that lurks down at the bottom of the ocean would have to adapt to survive the incredible water pressure exerted on everything that deep. This
That
is
is true.
also why only James Cameron has seen the bottom. It's a death trap down there that we've only just figured out how to live through. Animals living down there would need to not only survive, but thrive under pressures reaching 15,000 pounds above
Oh,
their impact
Jesus
velocity.
Christ! What the fuck? I mean, I know there's insane pressure, but what the fuck, man? Holy shit. I think they did have to take pressure stops when going up, though. Okay, I don't know about that, but I mean, I'm not surprised if that is true. I'm saying that I don't know just and not like obviously because he's inside of a enclosed space. So I don't know how the pressure works when you are encapsulated inside something. But I do know that if you're diving, you need to take stops. But I don't know if like you're inside a pod or something.
For example, a car crusher at a junkyard only exerts 2,000 psi of.
That does gives a huge perspective. So our cars would just be disintegrated underneath the ocean. Glad to know that.
At those levels, animals don't get too large, though there are some exceptions, which we've talked about on previous brew episodes. Actual giant creatures do live in the deep ocean, but unfortunately, or fortunately, none so large as the megalodon and none so deep as the Mariana Trench. For example, giant
Hmm.
squid, some of our abyssal nightmares, only live 1 to 2 kilometers under the surface. Sperm
Oh,
whales,
that.
whose ancestors would have been some of the megalodon's prime rib, are known to dive into the deep abyss, but only about 2 kilometers down.
Okay, so. Huh. So everything else is dead zone then? Ish. Dead zone ish. I know some like creatures live down there. They're small, but still. Why did they choose James Cameron to do? That is actually a good question.
This serves to
I
illustrate
don't
two
know, maybe
points.
funding.
First, if the megalodon were to live down there for the 2.5 million years since we think it went extinct, it would have evolved to look much more like the deep sea sharks we've seen, and likely have become much, much smaller. Second,
Ooh.
if the megalodon were to live down there, it would need to eat. And since creatures that can survive in those depths are quite small, it's almost impossible for it to have gotten the calories it needed to survive. A great white eats
Makes
about
sense.
0.5 to 3% of their total body weight each time they hunt, which is about 15 to 20 kilograms each. If a megalodon were to need the same intake, on the low end, it would need somewhere above 1,983 kilograms each hunt. We
I can see why they wouldn't exist now. Okay,
don't know exactly how much megalodon eats,
that's
and most of
sad.
our estimates on great white intake are also educated guesses, but the point being, the Meg needs a.
I think James likes going underwater because he also did submarine trip. I mean, wouldn't like rich people have weird hobbies? It always happens. Though touching the bottom of the Mariana Trench is definitely a first.
Metric buttload of food to survive. It would be impossible for even a great white shark, which we know to be far smaller than the megalodon, to survive on the measly scraps you'd find at the bottom of the ocean.
Not if the hidden bottom of the ocean is bigger than the continent.
An animal as large as the megalodon would have to leave some trace of its existence. The most recent megalodon teeth we've found so far are still dated to 2.6
I
million years
wonder
ago.
what food the megalodons eat now. Like I know, like obviously a shit ton of food, but what food specifically? Like what fish do they hunt?
Like we learned earlier, sharks have rows upon rows of teeth.
Because it's supposed.
Probably
I think it's
because
just gonna be like
it's almost
something
impossible
equal
to
as
eat.
insane, right?
So, if there were live megalodons splashing around in our oceans, we would have definitely found teeth younger than 2.5 million years old, fossilized or not. The ocean is
Okay,
large,
makes
and
sense.
humans have navigated basically all of it. That is, at least the top bits. Still, we've found no
Whales
sign of
and
any
dolphins and other
prehistoric animals
sharks,
or sea
maybe.
monsters out there. Just the regular ones.
That I think that might be true, but I also want to know, like, the bullshit dinosaur ones. Like maybe they have like a relationship like the sperm whale and the fucking giant squid. Like maybe they have like their own giant squid version of the fucking megalodon. I don't know. It just oh maybe they actually fought krakens. Like actual giant fucking ass krakens.
You know, with giant squid and blue whales. In the age of
Hmm.
exploration, we learned that dragons weren't lurking just beneath the waves, waiting for the perfect opportunity to drag boats down to their murky depths.
Thank God.
That doesn't mean that there aren't more creatures to discover in the darkest corners of this beautiful Earth. But hey, maybe all the megalodons are just hiding their teeth in a cave somewhere so they can maintain the element of surprise. But until then, it seems that this particular sea monster will remain in prehistory, where it belongs. Just remember to stay
Okay.
curious, and just because this monster isn't around anymore, doesn't mean that there aren't
Alright.
more out there for us to find.
Don't worry, I have like a water bottle right beside me.
Hopefully you'll find them. Okay,
Don't
to
worry.
end the video, I have a joke for you. What do you call a shark that's rude on purpose? The Ned-alodon. Click the link in the
Thanks.
description and choose your
Thanks,
path to
man.
Bloodline Heroes of Lithia today.
IKEA Detolf. Ooh. Okay, that looks sick. So I want to see this shit.
Everybody, it's Lissa. Welcome back.
Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot. No, I did ignore it. I forgot. I even told you I was gonna watch it, but actually I legit forgot. I'm sorry about that. The video was way longer than expected. This is the same as this one, right? It's a T, not an R.
So many of you may or may not already know that PetSmart had
Okay.
a huge rebranding of their line, All Living Things, which is now called Full Cheeks. With this new rebranding, they
That
also have
is
come out with
weird.
not one, not two,
Sorry about
but
the quality, by the
three
way.
hamster enclosures. So I figured I would look through these new enclosures with you guys and give you my honest thoughts and opinions on them. The
Alright.
first thing I do want to mention, because in the past when I've talked about Tiny Tales and All Living Things, I have had people try to tell me that PetSmart does not own these brands, which in fact PetSmart does own these brands, and this is public knowledge. Tiny Tales, All Living Things, and Full Cheeks all are owned and trademarked by PetSmart, and this is
How can you try to correct someone and be so wrong? Why? Why?
also why you can only get these brands
At
in
least,
PetSmart.
well,
This is
I
also
don't fucking
public
know.
knowledge. You can find the trademark information online. Here we can see that Full Cheeks is owned by PetSmart Home Office Inc. So PetSmart is fully
It says it
responsible.
right there. They're not even using like some other like corporate name. Like it's literally PetSmart.
I do find the new name a little bit odd. You can also find some humor in Full Cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
I think it only works for hamsters personally, because the only animal who actually stores things in their cheeks is hamsters, but
And
that's
squirrels.
just getting a little bit nitpicky. I don't really know why they decided to create an entire new brand and not just stick with All Living Things. It's possible that because their Tiny Tales and All Living Things brand has had a lot of negativity towards it, they're trying to move away from that by just having a new brand name. I'm
Okay.
also curious if they're going to
If
continue
it's
to
true, it makes
sell
sense.
Tiny Tales enclosures. The first cage that we're going to take a look at is the Full Cheeks Small Pet Quick Clean Apartment, and it goes for $69.99 US dollars. The
Okay, it's
size that
gig
is listed on the
expensive.
box is 23.7 inches long, 18.1 inches wide, and
Alright.
16.6
No, you
inches
made a
high.
chewing stick? Damn.
Now, the first thing that I have noticed with each of
Yeah,
these
that
cages we're going to look
that
at is
looks.
that suddenly PetSmart has decided
Yep.
that they're going to start including the square inches of spacious accommodations on the box. So, according to this
Oh,
box, this enclosure has
okay.
383 square inches of floor space.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
fucking
verify this
insane.
because I'm not able to measure it in person, so we're just gonna have to go by that. Now, they've dropped
Can you tell me how many gallons this is approximately? Just because of the last video, my only bearing point of like actual size on what it's supposed to be is gallons. No room for beddings. Oh, is there really no room for bedding here? That's like balls, shit.
likely started adding square inches onto the box because, let's be honest, PetSmart doesn't live under a rock. I'm quite sure they are aware of the different pet communities, and they may have noticed that
Oh, okay, this is giga small then. Jesus Christ. That is like so small. So, oh, what the fuck? How is this getting away? There's only 1.7? And then recommended is 40? That's not sorry, not even recommended. That would imply that you can live under the recommended. No, that yeah, okay, that's giga fucking small. Your hamster is not gonna be alive that long to survive that fucking back pain. I
the
don't think.
hamster community in particular, people are constantly talking about total floor space, which is good. But what they've lacked in doing is listening to the correct cage sizing. The next thing included inside of the enclosure is a wheel and
That looks so small. What the fuck? I mean, the fucking furnishing and whatever looks good. Well, sure, but it only $70 though. I mean, the food is only for a picture, though. I agree with you that it is bad. Though if it was me, I wouldn't know that that's probably bad, just because seasonings probably won't even work in that food dispenser. Shit. I honestly, before you told me about that, I honestly didn't know that you should give them like a mix of seeds or like a mix of like, diet. I thought that they would just be like dogs or cats that just are happy to eat the same thing for their entire life.
it is
You know what? I don't know if they're happy or not, but you know what I mean.
6.5 inches.
Okay, so it's not 5 inch, but it's
I
still giga
don't
small.
understand why PetSmart can't seem to grasp the things that are said in the hamster community. In all of these cages, you will notice the product, the model they're using inside of these enclosures is a Syrian hamster. I am going to insert a clip of what it looks like for a Syrian hamster to run on a 6.5-inch wheel.
Oh shit. Okay, I can see why you're talking about back pains now. Oh yeah, that doesn't look good at all. Oh my god, it doesn't look good at all. Yeah, it's only good for
I can
sleeping,
say that
honestly.
looks incredibly
You're gonna clean? Alright. Alright. Do what you must.
painful. Syrian hamsters are way too big for a 6.5-inch wheel, and that makes me
Okay, that's
question
quick.
PetSmart's design team or the supposed vets that are supposed
They
to
should
check
get their
over these
license fucking
products.
revoked.
Have they ever held a Syrian hamster? Have they ever watched a Syrian hamster run in these wheels? And if so,
Sorry, brother, I was just too
who in their right
encapsulated on this
mind
video.
watches an animal whose back is completely curved and says, yeah, that's
I still don't think it's that fucking long. My gap to read that. Okay, still my bad.
not to mention, you're not going to be able to use that wheel, and you actually don't have any other space to put in a proper wheel. And this goes for dwarf hamsters as well. Next, we have the Pandepth This is not something that is listed anywhere, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that it's possibly 6 inches deep. It says that it is a pull-out base for easy, convenient cleaning.
I do think this is cool, but I don't know this how this works in the community.
But then you got this giant ramp right smack in the middle so that you can't fill the base up all the way. So sure, you could technically just remove that ramp and then fill the base all the way up, but because it is a pull-out base, I definitely can see how bedding would be able to just fall out when your hamster is trying to burrow. You know what? I'm gonna take back what I said. It
Oh.
doesn't even look like a 6 inch base. I think that might be a 5 inch. And as we all know, burrowing is super important for hamsters. It's something that
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I get what she's talking now. Yeah. Yeah, I see what she's talking about now. Yeah, that having that, even though it's a cool design, is a bad idea, I see. Oh, so that's why it's quick. You just use a Q-tip on it. Okay, okay.
really great enrichment for them, and they need deep substrate in order to create burrows. You can't create burrows in this much bedding. That's not a burrow. That's just
Yeah.
feeding them into bedding. Next up,
Yeah.
we have the
That's not
incredible
firm at all.
digital food dispenser. And in the image, you can see it's just filled with like pellets. I think this is a overall a very lazy and terrible product for hamsters. This is just encouraging people to just fill up their hamsters' food and that they never have to do anything else because they don't have to constantly feed
Yeah.
them. Your hamster's not getting
Yeah.
any enrichment out of that feeder, and it kind of looks like that feeder
Um,
only works with pellets. I don't know if it works with seed mix, but just feeding your hamsters pellets, that's a terrible
the
diet.
wheel is
You're taking
wire
away
mesh.
enrichment from them. It's a terrible product. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Next up, we have the Full Cheeks Small for Hamster Giant Ram.
Oh shit. You're right. Wait. Wait, I wanna see it in full first. Okay, they don't have like a picture of just the wheel though, sadly. Can you tell me why wire mesh is bad? Is it because their foot can get stuck there? Bumblefoot. Bumblefoot? Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, I see now. Okay. I'll be honest, PetSmart is doing this such a terrible job. Yeah, I won't look at the fucking images. I think it's really damaging. Just because the proof of the damage is my knowledge of hamsters. As someone who just wants a pet, if I wanted to do a pet, obviously I think I would go fucking research. But as someone who doesn't, my only knowledge and like my common knowledge is just this cage is normal and good. I thought that this cage, obviously now I know it's shit. But if I didn't, this cage would seem fine and good, especially because they charge this much.
Not to mention,
But yeah,
you're not going to be able to worry.
that is insanely misleading. That's stupidly misleading.
Next up, we have the Full Cheeks Small Pet Hamster Town Home, and this is going for $89.99 US
Great,
where
even more
the size of the box
expensive.
is 23.8 inches long by 14.3 inches wide by 11.5 inches tall. Wow, that is
This looks
not
so
tall at
short.
all. That's interesting. So on the box for this enclosure, they have it listed as having 389 square inches of floor space.
Okay. Okay. That doesn't mean anything
But
to me.
it
Okay.
seems that PetSmart is including that top floor plus the bottom, because if we do
I mean, it is
compare,
surface area. They're technically correct. It's still a dumb idea, but they're technically correct. But I'm sorry because my voice is kind of cringe right now because of all the phlegm buildup from the last time I was sick. Okay.
this is just basic math. 23.8 times 14.3, that only gives you 340 square
Okay,
inches
wait, that's even weirder. How the fuck did they get an additional 40?
for space.
The fuck?
So that is an extremely sneaky tactic of PetSmart to do.
No, that's not sneaky. Never mind. I thought they just added like the this and this, so it'll be like around double. But it's not even that. Like they added like some like random bullshit number.
In the hamster community, we technically do not go around measuring every tiny platform and adding that into the floor space. That's just not
Yeah.
how it works. It adds for enrichment, sure, levels and platforms, but it's not adding to the overall floor space.
Like, why are they cutting corners so much? It's 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 an expensive product. They're still getting a shit ton of money from this. I don't think construction is that insane. Yeah, there is nothing.
So, does anybody else get this weird
What the
sense of like,
fuck, man?
I've seen that cage before somewhere? Yeah, because it oddly looks identical to the Furplast Savola. Like, identical. Literally copied
Yeah,
and pasted this cage.
with even
Which is
less
interesting.
stuff on
I don't
it.
know if Furplast and PetSmart partnered up or PetSmart just stole their idea, maybe.
And the floor, the hamster gonna walk on this wire mesh. Ah, I didn't. Right. Why do they keep doing this?
Another super odd thing to me is that you're going to notice that the other enclosures, PetSmart has created multiple entrances. They've got like one on the top, one on the side, and like that pull-out base. But this enclosure, they've only created a top tiny, tiny door entrance.
Why are they skipping out on the fucking
And then once
door?
again,
It's
we
not even
don't
that
know
hard.
the pan depth size, but looking at the height, I'm gonna say that it's probably only about 4 inches
They
deep.
are.
But then,
I'm not trusting PetSmart at all. No wonder you hated them. Yeah, they're doing so much more harm than good.
what makes it even worse, we got this hole again in the middle, and that is the dedicated space for the 6.5-inch wheel to go.
They can't even make it bigger. They can't even make it bigger. They have all that space and they still refuse to make it bigger.
So you can't even fill this entire base up, because if you do that,
The employees are taught to recommend it. Oh my god. Yeah, that's marketing, alright. Yep.
the wheel isn't gonna
I
turn.
mean, if this is like their premium product for such a fucking premium price as we can fucking see, obviously the employees are gonna recommend it because they have nothing else to fucking recommend. But still, it's just so insane to me that the standard is this. I would think like, yeah, I would just think a pet store would sell something that is at least recommended, let alone from their premium product. I would expect the premium product to be like, oh, my hamster's gonna be way happier with this. I don't fucking know anymore, Grant. Oh, pink sauce? Yeah, what's up? I mean, I've heard of pink sauce, and I know how it uses milk and all that good shit. But did you buy pink sauce? Did you try to make pink sauce? It's honestly, it's probably good if you eat it like on during it's fuck you call it like when it's still fresh. It's probably like somewhat edible. Though I don't know if I like it just because it's giga pink. Someone faked their oh my god. Can you ask me to read the rest of that first? I need to compose myself. I hate this already. And yeah, sure, it's a bad fucking sauce, but the chef who made it has a daughter. And imagine her daughter came home and thought her mom killed someone. That's definitely low. That's 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 so fucking low. My God. Why do people keep faking their death? Like it. I don't know. I don't know.
Not that the
Okay,
weakest.
it is so far removed from me as a character of my own person that I can't even begin to self-insert any logic into that. I just don't
Was
understand.
suitable anyways, but it defeats the entire purpose of a deep base. And the last enclosure we have to look at is the Full Cheeks Hamster Startup Dream Home, going for 199.
What? That pricing is insane. But okay.
99 US dollars.
What?
And when you look at it in how much
How
Canadian
big
dollars
that
that is,
is?
it is
How big is that?
it's a lot. So the size listed on the box is 23.4 inches long, 19.5 inches wide, and 19 inches tall. So on the box, it claims to be 596 square inches of floor space.
Now tell me what's the real number.
Wow. Did PetSmart kind of finally make a bigger enclosure? But no, once again, they've kind of done a little sneaky twist there. And it seems that they've added that tiny little top level because 23.4 times 19.5 would
Okay,
only
so at
give
least
you
it's bigger. It is bigger.
496 square inches of floor space.
I mean, you say bro, but at this point, it is what I expect from this company.
This enclosure kind of just looks like a larger version of the first enclosure that we saw. Once again, you've got the 6.5-inch tiny wheel.
Why do they? Why are they dying on this hill, man? Why are they dying on this bullshit size wheel size?
I don't know why they keep including wheels. They should just not include a wheel at all. It's not doing anyone any favors because you have to throw it away anyways. Then we've got the pan depth. Once again, it's not mentioned how deep it is. Like the first one, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll say it's probably 5 to 6 inches deep. Um, and while that's not exactly the most
Oh, there's not
ideal
even a hideout here.
depth, it's definitely at least more than the previous cages they've made in the past, like the Tiny Tails ones, who have a pan depth of 3 inches.
Okay, it's still not fucking worth it. The price. That price is so dumb. That is so fucking dumb. You can get such a big thing with that money here. It's insane. I don't know how it is in Europe, but in here, that kind of money will get you big enclosure.
While I can acknowledge that PetSmart has created these enclosures bigger than their normal cages,
What? That's even bigger than their normal stuff? I thought this was smaller than their normal stuff. Why are they still open? Who the fuck are buying them?
they still are too small and just not up to date. 1 out of 3 of these enclosures fit with the American hamster cage minimum, which I personally don't even follow anymore because I've found it still to be too small. There is quite literally no excuse for PetSmart to
I
not
see
make
that.
these things. I know for a fact that their design team looks through the
It's
hamster
copied.
community. This is
But you need to stop doing that. I don't want to get fucked in the ass again. Oh no. What is this? Hold on. Oh, fun fact, by the way. I wasn't planning on uploading it anyways, but remember the last time you asked me to watch like American Trilogy, I think it's called? What I still muted it. It still got fucking claimed. It still got fucking claimed. It got like restricted and I can't upload it. Like I didn't plan on uploading it anyways, but still, that was an interesting take.
why we are seeing the square inches suddenly pop up on the box. They
I'll
didn't
tell you my reaction, but it won't be live. It'll be my homework. It did. It actually fucking did. I was shocked myself. Like, what the fuck? There was no audio.
have also been sent the Tiny Tales petition that has over 7,000
Fine.
signatures multiple times. These cages have huge price tags for what you are getting, and the largest enclosure that they sell is likely to be the least purchased because of that hefty price tag. There are other brands
It
that
is
triple the size of this
insanely
enclosure
hefty.
for cheaper, and in fact, PetSmart actually sells a 40-gallon aquarium for only 109 US dollars. So something with more space,
That's even
more
better.
depth, and is going to be better suited for a hamster is even cheaper than their specifically hamster made enclosure. I can almost guarantee that the price to make these enclosures is quite cheap, and the
It's
markup.
not just quite cheap. It is cheap. It is cheap. It is just plastic and or wire mesh. That is not hard at all, especially if you're a big company. It's not hard at all.
Is just huge. Now, the reason
Like
that the
you can like mold plastic into existence. It's just like a few steps. Yes, making the mold in itself takes effort. No fucking shit. But is it worth it 200 fucking dollars? No.
I think this is
I'm
because
so annoyed at
similarly,
this.
Full Cheeks Small Pet Split Level Sanctuary, which is marketed towards guinea pigs and rabbits, this sells
Sorry, what rabbits? How?
for
No,
$189
physically, seriously, how?
and it has an estimate of 1,700 square inches of floor space. So you are telling me a cage with almost 4 times the amount of space
Okay, the picture was just misleading. It is actually big. Alright.
is somehow cheaper. Now, unfortunately, because their guinea pig and rabbit cages have such a large bar gap that a hamster can fit through, they usually aren't going to work for a hamster unless you are taking mesh and meshing it over. Now, my
Shouldn't be mesh from what I've just learned, but okay. If anything, I'll just pour resin on it and make it like into flat surface if anything.
theory as to why it's so
Though
hard for
resin is
PetSmart to
expensive, I
make
think.
a large
But might
enclosure
as
for
well.
hamsters is because if they started making a, let's say, 900 square inch enclosure also going to have to start making larger enclosures for rabbits and guinea pigs because you can't make a 900 square inch hamster enclosure and then have a 1,000 square inch enclosure that is
You can.
meant for guinea pigs and rabbits. People are going to start questioning, why is a hamster need 900 square inches, but then rabbits and guinea pigs can go in the same sized enclosure.
I mean, just sell it for even more money. I don't get what's the problem here. I Yes, they're losing a little money, but how fucking greedy can you be?
They're
My
a little
God.
bigger. So PetSmart then would have to also create larger guinea pig and rabbit cages, and they don't want to do this. I don't believe they don't they don't want to do this type of thing. They don't want your pets to thrive. Now, obviously, I've never designed or created a hamster cage to be
I'm
solely
watching Elvis again on
for outdoor
Saturday.
use, but
God
I do
damn it,
not
man.
think it's that hard to create a
Oh well.
super-sized hamster
It
enclosure.
helps soothe
You
your
would have to either
phobias.
make a large enclosure that is just flat packed and has to be built at home. This way, you would save space in the shelves because flat packed, obviously, you can have more. And I think this design team gets paid enough that they likely could come up with some sort of idea similar to this.
I'll be honest. I can do more in design than this. I'll be fucking honest with you. And I'm not a design major or whatever, but I'm pretty sure like enlarging the wheel from 5 inch is not rocket science now. It helps me with my need to listen to Elvis. Man, you need to tone down your addiction and find some other artist,
Night
man.
Angel, Rodipet, and Living World Green have already shown that this is a
No,
possible
this
solution.
is design. Like especially this one, obviously.
Possible
No,
solution.
that is
But those are
like
more
actual
fun
paid
thoughts and
good
opinions.
design.
These enclosures would
I like
actually
Elvis and
be
you're not gonna
design
change it.
ideas. No, I think that
I'm not saying that you should hate Elvis at all. I'm just saying there is other artists out there.
complete waste of money for the amount of space and things that you are getting because the majority of these things are
Like,
probably not going to work out for the hamster anyways, and you can put that money towards an actual cage that is going
that's
to
so far
make
off.
your hamster thrive. Let me know what your thoughts are on this.
Okay, I like her video. She gives a shit ton of insight on things that I really did have no idea on. And she also brings up references to like guinea pig cages. Which is funnily, well, I just find it interesting. Right. How am I gonna do this? So, I'll mute that first. And I'll run the BRB screen. Okay. What song is this? Unchained Melody. He has said nothing, so he has just like talked and just like how you like it so far. Nothing has happened. Well, it might be like the third song or something. Yeah. No, Twitch isn't weird. The copyright strike was on YouTube. It's a joke. He talked for 2 minutes and said, "How you like?" Ah, so that's the point. Okay. Okay, I'm just listening to. Oh, I probably should move it a little bit. Uh, there we go. Okay, wait, I want to ask a question. Is this like actually him? Like, no, I am watching the video. But like, is this like an actual picture of Elvis? Google Elvis 1977. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's 1977. He looks so different. Jesus Christ. I didn't rec- I honestly don't recognize this guy. Fuck me, the drugs are hitting hard, yeah. I'm not blaming him for the drugs. I'm just stating. Yeah, he changed so much, man. Oh, that part was interesting. Okay, I'll go back to watching it now. Yeah, he still looks more friendly than Tom. Even after all those drugs, he's still a better person than Tom. Well, it's getting to the ref now. Oh, they also have like the fucking drama with the wife part. Like, that kind of makes me uncomfortable to watch this actually. Okay, it's almost done now. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's nice. I I don't think most of Elvis's music is for me. I've just been ruined by all the beats and EDM and all that stuff. That his music is a little too relaxing for me. That I feel like I'll probably like go to bed soon. Oh, don't remind me of such a tragic event. I find these kind of music relaxing. Really? I mean, I'm definitely way too desensitized because of the music I've been listening to. Like the I've heard do you know about this channel where he's basically an opera singer and he's now kind of retired, I think, and he sometimes reviews music of like games and stuff. And when he reviewed music for Monster Hunter, he said that back then there was a song that was similar to the Fatalis theme that made people like straight up feel nauseous. And I just never felt that these days. Yeah, I'm definitely way too desensitized from that. I don't know, maybe it's just that I'm not that much of a music buff or I just don't get it. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just me that I find like different music like has different things for me. I just don't find it like that grand. If anything, I legit just find it relaxing. It's like when you watch a movie, like a horror movie, and then they just have like a music from the 80s in the background. That's the vibe I kind of get for like some of Elvis' songs. Not all of them, because I fucking love the Hound Dog. I think that's more of my style. But then not all of them give that vibe to me. Yeah, it's just my opinion. Oh no, don't sue me, YouTube. Also, the Aloha from Hawaii concert. Should Google, alright. Was to raise money for cancer. It was intended to raise 25K. But there is 75K. God damn. 1.5 billion worldwide. Holy shit. Okay. Man, if Elvis was still alive today, he probably would make a great Twitch streamer. Yeah, he probably would have made a great Twitch streamer. Man, people back then aren't that, fucking generous with their donations, huh? Like, I'm not blaming Elvis. Definitely, he's trying his best, right? No shit. I'm just saying that we've seen more and bigger numbers from uh, events organized by YouTubers and all that stuff, with way less people than 1.5 billion. Man, what would happen if Elvis was a Twitch streamer today? I wonder what'll happen. Oh, he's probably gonna have a soundboard. Oh, he's probably gonna have a soundboard. Oh, that'd be fun. Okay, what's this? Aloha from Hawaii concert. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, let's see. Aloha from Hawaii. Yeah, no pressure. Just 1.5 fucking billion watching. How? Wait, I actually want to search. Humans on Earth. Okay, that is an insane number. What year was this, by the way? What year was that? 1970 something? 19 what? 70 what? Holy shit. He got like a third of the Earth watching. He he got more than he, he got a bit less than half the world watching him sing. Holy shit. God damn. Okay, that shit's fucking dope. Yeah, he deserved the title king, alright. God damn, that was 5 billion. That's even crazier to me that they only raised that much money. I mean, I guess fucking donations back then weren't as insane as it is today. I guess. But god damn. God damn. Half the population. Almost half, but still, Jesus. Yeah, that's insane. Fun, love that shit.
To my
Okay,
channel.
I want to watch
You
this
guys
a little
can
bit
tell,
now.
but half of my mouth is numb because I went to the dentist this morning and got some fillings. So like I
Okay. Okay, I'll,
this just kind of sits on top of it like this, pretty snug and really well, and you can just take it on and off.
now
It
that's
may
big.
eventually, like,
What's that? Wait, but over time money value changes. Right. Right. Okay, you know what? That is still not as big as I expected from half the population of the world, but it's still a shit ton. It's still a shit fucking ton. Okay. 1.5 billion. I still can't get over
some
that
like little
number.
handles or something just because so it's easier to grab. But this really works instead of a lot of people like building the wooden doors and everything. If you don't want to go through all that, this was like
Is this about the size of your tank?
$10, I think, $10, and then the people at Home Depot just cut it down to whatever size that you want, and it goes over. It's super sturdy. A hamster could not lift this unless they really tried to, but you could also put like
I don't even think they can
but
if they
it's
try
got the
to.
lid and it holds
Yours is still
nice and
bigger.
well.
God
It's like
damn.
connected to the lid. We're thinking about maybe zip tying the edges together right here so it can just like lift up like this is something that we're probably going to do, so I can just like lift up the lid instead of taking it completely off. So basically what I would
Okay.
do is I would just zip tie all of these like down, and it would just be like a lid where you can lift it on and off like that instead of going through anything harder. It would just be easier to do that, and I
Okay.
feel like a lot of you guys, if you wanted to do this, it would be a lot easier as well. The inside is clean. So
That makes the glory more powerful.
I'm just gonna go ahead
Yeah.
and start decorating. Like I said,
God damn,
in
it's
the corner of
so
this,
fucking
there's like
big.
a sand area, and I'm gonna do it over here.
Sand, huh? I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets
So
everywhere.
this is what the sand bath was before, and now it's going to be this whole side over here. I'm debating if I should just go ahead and pour the whole bag of sand and just replace the sand when I do the monthly cleanings or whatever.
I really don't like
I'm
sand.
actually gonna use this little wooden like bridge that I had in there. I'm gonna use it as like
Oh,
a
that's
divider
cool.
kind of right here. I've seen people do it and it's really cool. So now the wheel I'm gonna put in this area over here just because bedding can't get stuck in it because it's sand. It's a pretty quiet wheel. I think he's going to like it. There's one little portion right
Nice.
there done. Hopefully you guys can see and there's not too much of a glare. So I feel like I should put
Now
my
that's a
tree
wheel.
house down and then put everything
Finally.
around it. This hamster house is actually really big. Like this is what it's supposed to look like when it's built. I literally have to pull the picture up to look at it to build it. I actually brought my step stool in here because I kind of have to stand on the step stool to see into the enclosure. So I'm just gonna build this real quick.
What's that? Also, when Elvis was performing a song, Big Hunk of Love, you should listen. Okay. Mm, I'll put it right now. Big Hunk of Love. Okay. He threw water at one of the pianists as a joke. Okay.
Really fast, kind of like
Oh, that's
just
interesting.
like that.
That's a cool design. Yeah, that's a real cool design.
I'm gonna start putting white Carefresh or Clean and Cozy or whatever, the Katie Clean and Cozy, the white one, in the middle over here, and then I'm gonna put some purple over here just for Valentine's Day. And I'm taking it out of his old enclosure, so he has his scent on it.
Hmm. I mean, all of them looks good so far, but it's not enough to like burrow, right? What the fuck is that? Is this for chewing? Layers have to throw in water. You're a natural born beehive filled with honey. Oh, okay, so I guess this is for
Okay,
burrowing.
so to hold up my water bottle, I bought this industrial strength Velcro off Amazon, but they also have it like Home Depot and probably Walmart and things like that. And
Mm.
this is what I'm going to use to attach the water bottle. Okay guys, I am done for right now. I have all of the stuff that I have bought in here. It still doesn't even...
It looks good, but honestly, just having this separation and not having like some hard divider on it makes me feel no, it's just not for me. But still, it looks really fucking
like
good.
enough, but let's start
No, this one, what the fuck is this though? I still don't know. Is it for like a scratching post?
from the
Or just
left
for
side.
like them
We have my
biting
little
stuff?
sandbar area. We got a little critter bath back there. There's a little bit of sand in it.
It's
and
a
then
kebab.
my rodent runners over here. And then we go to the right over
It
here.
does look like a
Down
kebab
here, I
stick.
added this mug. And I'm also gonna buy some like Valentine's Day like glass clings to put
It's
on
a
here
wooden
to decorate for
kebab.
Valentine's Day. I think it would be cute. And
For
maybe buy some,
chewing,
like,
okay.
wallpaper type stuff to
Gotcha.
put in the back so it has like a backdrop. I think would be cute. And then I just hung this little hangy toy right here because I didn't want to hang it from this. And then I am freaking in love with
Hangy
this
toy.
little house thing. There's multiple different hides. A couple of the hides are like underneath the substrate, which I feel like he would really like. And there's a tube connecting the two. There's
It's
also
so
a bridge,
cool.
and then I'm gonna be putting his food bowl up here. And
I
there's
mean,
a
makes
bridge that goes
sense, but I don't
water bottle
know.
here.
I don't know what they
Good.
need or don't,
The
clearly.
hides up here, this wooden stick thing, and then there's also a tunnel going through all the substrate. And then I put as much as substrate as I could. I don't have any more. Like, I need to buy more substrate. I literally used all of what I had. So
I
that
can
is
see
what I
that.
have down here, and I think it looks pretty dang cool. I need to put the lights on it. I'm still gonna put the string amethyst lights across it just because I just like the touch of it. But my dad wasn't able to finish mounting the TV up on my wall yet just because the drill that I have is not strong enough to mount it into the wall. So he's coming back tomorrow to
Oh,
mount
he's
the
gonna have a
TV up for me, so
TV
you
on
guys
top of it?
won't see that right now. You might see it by
Oh,
the end of
that's
this
so
video, though I
sick.
don't know when I'm uploading this video yet. But
You can just watch your hamster when the
yeah,
commercials
so I'm gonna put
play.
the lights up, and then I'm gonna put him inside of it and see what he thinks about it. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and grab him and put him inside. I went ahead and put the lights up.
I mean, obviously she's gonna be soft. Man, what have you done to me? Why am I into hamsters now? God, it sounds like so soft. He's having so much fun. You're just looking at all this big area. Huh? He's inspecting the place.
Guys, I've been sitting here just like staring at this. I think it is literally so perfect. You can obviously comment what I need to work on or if there's anything you think I should add to
The
the
specific
enclosure, but please
type
comment down below telling me that
of
I
golden
am not
hamster
done.
she has is
Also,
a
I can feel
black
this
bear
amethyst again. Look at
hamster.
this, y'all.
Black
I feel
bear?
like
That
he's
doesn't
like an Animal
sound
Crossing
golden to
character,
me.
and I'm just decorating his town, is what I feel like. I ordered this nameplate thing on Etsy. It's like a vinyl, and it has his name on it, so I'm gonna put like in the middle of the enclosure, it just says Haru on it.
Oh,
And it should come
this?
in the mail. It should come in the next couple days.
That doesn't
And
look
I'm gonna
golden
put
to
the name
me.
up there, and then yeah, everything's done. So I just think
This?
it's really freaking cool. And on the glass plates up there, on the right up there, I have his carrier, and then I have his food and stuff over here. Just to add a little bit of weight to
That
that
looks
glass.
so
Hey
good.
guys, it is a couple days later, and I just wanted to give you guys an update, and I have an extra addition that I am adding to the enclosure right now. So I just can't say enough.
Also, like full black. This one then? That does look cute. Exactly like that one with a white neck. This one? Is this one then? Huh. No, the other one. The one standing up. This? God. Oh. Yeah, that's cute as fuck. Or this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it looks cute. But with their hands like that, they look so polite. The first image, right. So, hold on. I need to re-click the things again. Well, basically, I've seen it. Okay, I've seen it. I've seen it. That is sus, but okay. The first image of all images. This one? Man, their hands look like from enough of a distance. Their hands look like normal people hands. I'm looking around. Can you even blame me? I mean, I know it's this one. I'm just looking around. I want to see hamster hands though. They're so small. Just holding them like that. Yes, I like it. I like this. I like this. It is soothing my soul. I like this. Oh, okay, wait, I know what to do, I know what to do. I know what to do. Where is it? Mm, oh, I can't crop it. Hold on. Edit, edit. How am I gonna do this? Crop. Nope. A little less, so it's gonna be 800. 800. 100. No, let's put 50. And 50. No, that's gotta be more like 300. Not even more. 600? That's fine. There we go. There we fucking go. I'll put this on my avatar. What is my stream even becoming, man? There we fucking go. Okay, let's watch something else now. Yeah? Maybe, yeah? What is it? Ten-minute preview. No, I don't think so. Because they actually said why it was copyrighted. And I really, if I remember correctly, it did say the. You know what? I'll just check it again. I'll just check it again. Because they emailed me about it. A copyright ID claim, blah blah blah. Copyrighted content, an American trilogy, Aloha from Hawaii, live in Honolulu, 1973, claimed by SME. Yeah, there's no other detail from it, it's just that. Yeah, so that's the gist of it. It might be. It definitely might be. It makes me a little afraid as well of me like showing like snippets of like still images of the thing like once in a while during the previous thing. Okay, I don't want to watch this. It looks scary. Hamster care. Dry aged lobster. Huh.
Thanks, Maine Lobster Now, for sponsoring this video.
Okay.
And this is the star of today's show. It is what I like to call a jumbo lobster. Believe me when I tell you, you're not going to be able to find anything like this in your regular supermarket. This is a giant. And
Yeah.
you know the best way to have lobster is live.
How the
Fresh
fuck
is
you even
always
get
better.
this?
At least that's what we have been told. I don't know about you, but I love lobster. And since I like dry aging everything, today we're going to do that experiment. The goal is to dry age 3 of them. One for a week, another one for 2, and one for 3 weeks. The first thing to do is to put her down. For that, the most respectful way is to put a knife right through here. This will put her down instantly. It is the right thing to do. Once that's done, I immediately took everything
Okay.
apart. And that I'll be showing it to you real shortly. We got
Okay.
the big tail, the claws, and the little legs. The head is also great to make lobster bisque. And if you want to see that video, make sure you put it down in the comments down below and let me know. Now to dry
Alright.
age it, we're going to be using the tail only. If you think the rest is going to go to waste, especially the size of these claws, take a look. And one of the easiest
Obviously.
way to cook them is just to throw everything into the grill. Not only does it cook
Really?
but it gives a nice smoky flavor as well. Because
Huh.
once it's
I
done,
never had lobster.
take a look. Completely changed color on me. Now to eat it, I like it nice and simple. Just crack everything open, remove the meat, and dunk it in some butter. Oh yes, now that is delicious. For the tail, since we're going
You
to be dry
see?
aging,
Okay.
I first want to remove the meat. To do that, it's quite simple. I first started with some kitchen scissors. Cut out the edges, then I'm able to take it out just like this. Using a spoon to make sure no meat will go to waste, I started to dig in. It takes a little bit of patience, but if you go nice and slow, in the end, you should be left with something like this. A fully deshelled lobster tail.
Nice.
That is exactly what we're going to be using to dry age. Is it going to be good, or is this a terrible idea? Well, we're going to find out right now, because the only thing left to do is to throw them in the
I
dry
think
aging
it's a little
vat.
too soft to
Simple.
dry
Set
age.
them on a
Who
drying
knows?
rack so that the air can
I might be
circulate.
completely
Dry it
wrong.
out.
But oh, I
Then
see you.
let
I
this
see
dry
you.
age for 3 weeks. As I was
That's
doing so,
yeah.
it
That's
occurred
a
to me
one
that it
link.
would be time to go ahead and make a chimichurri sauce. And this one is super delicious and easy to make. As always, exact amount and ingredients always on the description down below for you. Into a bowl, I threw in some diced
Nice.
roasted bell peppers, followed by parsley, cilantro, shallots, garlic, dried oregano, a good amount of salt, a little bit of red wine vinegar, freshly ground black pepper, and of course a good quality olive oil. Mix everything well and combine these
Alright.
ingredients together. Because if you want a little bit more tangy, throw in some lemon juice. Now mix everything together because
Alright, I probably
chimichurri
should make
sauce
lemon
is
tea. I have like
really
lemon in my
strong
fridge
ingredients
that
to
I
it.
haven't
Now
used in a
a
long
boil like
time.
this should pair up perfect with the lobsters, because I have no idea if it's going to be good, but that is to be determined real shortly. As now I had to go ahead and prepare the second one, and as you can see, these things arrived lively.
God
Remember,
damn,
frogs
they're
are amazing
big.
how large they actually are. And again, the process is the same exact thing. Make sure to put her down once, followed by the claws, as the next thing to do was to remove the meat from the tail. You already know exactly how that works. In the end, you should be left with this. A nice beautiful tail completely deshelled. The dry aging process is exactly the same. I just throw them into my bag and let them dry dry age in my regular refrigerator. This is the one that has been dry aging for 3 weeks. And to my surprise, only one
Oh,
stuck to the dry aging bag. The last
I mean,
one
I'm not
decided to
surprised.
go to waste. And I'll tell you one thing, it was hard to get it out. The same exact thing happened to the second and the third one. This was some tedious work, but in the end I was able to do it, as this is what I was left with. Now one of the biggest surprise I've had was the smell. Yes, it still smelled like lobster, but I thought this was going to be terrible. To my surprise, it was not strong whatsoever. As you can see, this is the one that was dry aged for 3
Okay.
weeks. It feels like a lot of the moisture went bye-bye, so hopefully it's not going to be that dry. Here's the one that was dry aged for 2 weeks. It's almost identical, but at the same time it feels a little bit firm. Finally, this is the one that was dry
Oh.
aged for only 1 week. Notice that the meat has a different color as well. It is super interesting to me and I cannot wait to find out how it's gonna taste. Talking about that, I wanted to keep the seasoning extremely simple. I went with a good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper. That's it. This way
Okay.
I'm really gonna be able to do
Obviously, that's the best way to go for
so
control like
simply,
these.
experiments like this is the way to go. Now to have a true comparison, I went ahead and got a new fresh one. I want to know if dry aging is much more superior than fresh. The only difference is between this one and the one that was dry aged. With everything ready, the only thing left to do is to grill them. For that, I'll
And
definitely
how long
recommend
is
using
video? This
barbecue
one?
paste.
About 10
I'm also
minutes.
going to be grilling some lemons, and I cannot wait to find out which one is going to be best. Because now I say it is enough talking and it is time to cook them. So let's do it.
He's hyping up cooking lemons out of all things. God, I'm craving lobsters now. Fuck's sake. That's not a cheap craving. I've had the opportunity to get like real fresh lobster once, but I didn't take it, and I hate myself for that till this day. Okay, now this is the verdict. Okay, let's see now. Let's see. Ah, fuck me, looks so good. I hate this guy.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Maine Lobster Now. You can experience this amazing
Mm-hmm.
five-star lobster I'm about to devour for yourself. Cook your very own live lobster at home with Maine Lobster Now. They ship fresh live lobsters of all sizes overnight anywhere in the U.S. and they are guaranteed to arrive alive. You will not find lobsters this fresh in the grocery store. Maine Lobster Now's
That's
lobsters are
true.
wild-caught sustainably
You won't get
from
anything more
Stanley Trout
fresh than
lobsters are raised
alive.
locally in the coastal waters just a few miles from the headquarters in Maine. And jumbo lobsters like this one are responsibly harvested from Atlantic waters a bit further north. Cooking this lobster at home, it's so easy. Maine Lobster Now makes this entire process a breeze. They even provide step-by-step instructions with every order, which helps you work
Damn.
cracking and opening shells with ease. And Maine Lobster Now doesn't only ship fresh lobster. They offer an incredible selection of other high-quality seafood too.
Oh, I thought they were gonna like ship fresh beef or something. Like alive cows right to your doorstep.
Big cuts of fish, fresh-caught oysters, and a lot more. Dive into a new culinary adventure with your order of fresh live lobsters and more of their fresh seafood offerings. Orders of $100 or more ship for free. Check them out on the description
Okay.
below. Thank you, Maine Lobster Now, for sponsoring this video. But now, let's get right back to it.
All right, everybody, here we have a beautiful lobster feast today.
I was gonna say you used the perfect word right there, feast, because this looks like.
A lot.
How many lobsters do we have
So
here?
we got actually 4 lobsters over here. All right, but
Yep.
these are just the tails. This one is nice and fresh, and then we got a little chimichurri sauce here as well that we can try it in the end. I really want to know if they taste different, if they taste better, if they taste worse from this one, because this is the base. All right?
Yep.
All right, enough talking.
All right.
They should come out like. Oh
I think that
my God, that's a
the 1 week one might be
Oh man.
okay.
might be
Grilled
good,
lobster, nice and fresh. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
but I think this the 2 week one might be the best.
Sweet, a little char on it. You know what I mean? You describe it, Leo. You like to describe.
Yeah, I do like to describe things. I was gonna say you said it perfectly so far. It's sweet, it's tender, it's juicy. I don't remember if I've ever had lobster grilled, but this is so good. This is better. than
Yeah, a
anything.
little smokiness.
I definitely agree with that. The smokiness of the charcoal definitely tastes really good to me.
And you can taste that butter that like grilled into it. It's so good.
Like I always say, everybody, butter makes everything better. Okay,
Butter is amazing.
that's right.
That
so
is true.
the base. Now we're gonna
Hence
see if this goes
America.
uphill or downhill. All right,
I really
because
hope
it is an
so.
experiment.
Yeah, I really hope it goes uphill.
All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna go this way. Just go for it. How does it smell, Leo?
Smells good.
Smells good.
Smells good. Yeah.
Let's see.
So it still smells nice.
Fucking amazing, Leo.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what this experiment is.
No,
but
it's not bad, by the way. It should be good.
Leo's
Well,
starting to learn.
I don't know, you know.
Leo's getting more adjusted
Before-
to being on video. He knows
Yeah.
that he should be worried.
We're gonna find out right now. Are you ready? Very first one. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Okay. This is gonna set the result experiment.
Not as sweet.
Wow.
A little drier. Leo, you don't look like you like it too much.
It tastes a little like funky to me. I don't know. I don't
We
know.
gotta say the truth. Tastes a little funky.
So I prefer this one.
I actually do as well.
Mm.
I'm with you. I like this one a little better, but there's not that much sweetness.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's where you're coming
Okay.
I also think that
Okay.
the one we just tried right now, it has a longer.
Just claimed her hand as she rubbed her hip against
Slightly
it.
improve the flavor a
Oh,
little
that
bit, but it's drier.
is interesting.
It's
Yeah.
drier and it has.
That's an interesting way to claim your hideout. What the fuck? So is she like doing that to put her scent on it, or is it just a tradition or something?
More of a charm.
Okay, enough. Let's go for the second one. Just dig in, guys. All right. Oh, the butter is dripping, everybody.
Can I just say, just
Yeah.
sinking the fork into it,
Uh-huh.
it felt a lot harder.
It feel a lot harder. Yes, I agree.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Angel.
Right?
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Okay. The important thing is how does it taste? You ready?
Yep.
Very second one. Cheers,
Cheers, guys.
everybody.
Hamsters have scent glands. Oh.
Oh wow, a lot drier.
That tastes completely different to me.
This has the consistency of chicken.
True, but
I
this
see.
is chicken.
Makes sense.
I got a lot of char on mine, so
Definitely, me too.
yeah. So I think maybe that's affecting it a little bit. That's why it tastes so different. But I still get that lobster taste.
Yeah.
I still get a little hint of sweetness. I don't know. It's like you said. It's like lingering more.
Definitely, the moisture just goes bye bye.
Yeah, the moisture is very low on this
Yeah.
one.
Uh-huh.
But the flavors might be the highest on this.
Yeah, it's more
Oh.
concentrated. I agree 100%.
Right?
And if you think that it tastes like different than a lobster, it tastes like a lobster.
No, it still
Yeah,
has
yeah.
lobster flavors. It still has like a little bit of the sweetness.
Yeah.
But now it has
Okay.
more of a char flavor, in my opinion. It's a little bit more dry, so when you chew it, it feels more like you're biting a chicken.
Yeah,
not
you're
a
losing
lobster.
out that tenderness and
Mm.
that juiciness that you get with a regular lobster.
But
I
the
agree
taste is
100%.
I
stronger.
also think the flavor is long lasting on this
Yeah,
one.
It's like more lobster per lobster.
I
Okay.
have it in my mouth.
Just like
Same.
the last.
Yeah,
Same.
I still in there, buddy. It didn't
Yeah.
go away. Okay, let's go for this one here.
There you go.
I'm curious. Wait,
Yeah, it smells
is it
different.
me or does it smell like coconut?
I think it's just you.
I don't get coconut.
Is this?
Yeah, I can actually kind of smell it on yours. That is
It
weird.
smells like coconut, everybody.
No,
it might
bro,
smell
no,
like
it
a.
does
Yes,
not,
it does.
Maybe it's the butter. Maybe it's the butter that burns
I don't
it or
know.
something like that.
You ready for the last one? Very last one. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's
What
dry.
fuck happened?
Flavor. It's so different.
I don't even get any initial sweetness
I
at
like
all.
it.
I get a lingering taste,
Yeah.
and I get that sweetness coming in, kind of like an aftertaste.
It's just so much drier than this one, the fresh one. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's the only thing that is really kicking me back because as you take a bite, it's just like, dry. And this one is extremely juicy.
Yeah.
But the flavor is intense and it's a very nice,
Mm.
flavorful lobster.
I was gonna say that if you compare the last one that we just had to the first one, it's completely different because on the first one, it like we were saying, it's juicy, and the second one, the last one that we tried, because it doesn't have that juice, it's just a more meaty bite.
Yeah.
You don't get juice, you don't
Meaty
get tender.
bite, yes.
It's very meaty.
Yes, meaty bite. So I'm gonna tell you guys straight up because none of them taste bad. They all taste good.
Yeah, they're all
Alright?
okay.
That's a fact. I dry aged them.
What? I shall type awesome in YouTube and then check the time bar thing. Alright,
This
I'll
one is
try
good.
that.
Oh my god,
Alright.
that makes so much sense.
Okay, so,
So this one is dry aged for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's what it is.
Oh
Okay.
my god, that makes total sense now.
So now that you know
I expect better from these people. I expect them to know that when they're sitting on that chair, everything's gonna be fucking dry aged at this
what it
point.
is, explain to me.
okay, so the fresh one obviously is very juicy. It's very soft, fresh. The 1 week is the softest of these three.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
this
just
one
gets
has
harder over time.
a very pleasant taste. The second
No,
one
not yet.
is
I want to finish this one first. Just
But
More
the-
flavor though.
more flavor, but way tougher. And the 3 weeks one is actually softer.
just
than
write
the
it down.
I I felt
And
that
I
as
had
well.
to
Oh.
go back and forth because it didn't make sense. Well,
Type awesome in YouTube. Check the time bar thing. Also, just oh, what? What is happening?
this one's a little bit tougher than the rest.
Here's the question.
Okay, that's cool. That's actually cool.
Water lobster. Which one would you expect to have?
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm going with the fresh one.
Yeah, I think
I agree 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
All right, you should eat fresh lobster.
Yep.
Like this is better, the fresh one. I think the dry age ones would be a good application if you do kind of like a dip or something. Then you mix it with a lot of
Yes.
mayo
Mm.
and sauce. Then it's really, really flavorful. Because the dry age ones has a lot of flavor, a lot more than the one
Alright.
that is fresh. But at the same time,
It is
there's
indeed
some risks
awesome.
because the plastic gets stuck on the thing and you waste it even though when you remove.
Aw,
Not
man.
good, everybody. You're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
waste a lot. So I don't recommend you dry aging lobster whatsoever, but I will recommend you getting it nice and fresh because it's better. Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber,
Yeah, imagine if the result was better dry age and he just basically fucked over his sponsor. Like, yeah, there's no point in buying it fresh. No fucking point at all. No, your vid. Yeah, yeah. I almost forgot about it, I'll be honest. Okay. What is this? 23 hamster behaviors. Okay.
language in order to figure out.
I don't know how interested I am in this entire thing, so I'll see how far I'll get.
To tell us. If you're new to owning hamsters, you may also be unsure if a behavior is normal or not. So today we're going over
That's true.
23 behaviors your hamster may display. The first behavior is bar biting, and this behavior is often acknowledged as a normal hamster behavior, when in fact it's actually just a commonly seen behavior due to misinformation when it comes to caring for hamsters properly.
Oh, so it's actually not
When a
normal.
hamster is excessively chewing at the metal bars of a wire enclosure. This is a stress and boredom behavior typically caused by lack of enrichment and
Yeah,
or
so it's not normal at
disuse
all
of
then.
enclosure. Sometimes bar biting can become a habit of your hamster trying to get your attention to take them out.
Okay,
or
it
if
might
you
be normal then.
previously fed them
That
chicken
case.
food through the bars. But regardless of the reason, when your hamster is bar biting, you need to figure out the cause and find a solution, as continued bar biting can cause broken and misaligned teeth. The best solution if your hamster
Okay,
is
that
bar biting
is.
is to upgrade their enclosure and as well as get rid of using wire enclosures altogether. The next behavior is
Okay.
monkey barring. This is another stress and boredom behavior, usually related to lack of enrichment
This one sounds
and
cool.
too small of an enclosure. This is when the hamster is climbing the
What?
bars of the enclosure and hanging off of them.
How are they
When
doing
hamsters are
that?
climbing to get to another level, they are actively climbing all of the bars,
What
hanging
the
off of
fuck?
them, trying to find a way to escape. Monkey
Holy shit, okay, I underestimate their prowess.
Oftentimes, when they are hanging off the top of the enclosure, they will just let go, and this can cause injuries from falling. When doing
Shit.
things like bar biting, it would be in the best interest of the hamster to upgrade the enclosure and not use a wire enclosure. Cage pacing.
Makes
This
sense.
is another stress and boredom behavior, but typically found in hamsters who are living in aquariums. Now, this is when the hamster is pacing back and forth in the aquarium. This
Oh
behavior also
god.
is typically seen in a lot of zoo animals when they are stressed and bored as well. Wall scaling. This is another stress and boredom behavior, but typically done in aquariums due to the fact that there are no bars for them to climb. So instead, the hamster is jumping up against the glass aquarium. It's important that if your hamster is displaying any
Okay.
of these stress and boredom behaviors, you jump to action to find a solution, whether
I honestly thought when they said like scaling, they would actually like climb on a flat surface. I mean, I don't know if they have like superpowers.
or providing your hamster with more enrichment to keep them busy. Backflipping and stargazing.
Backflipping? What?
Your hamster is or spinning constantly.
Oh.
This is seen to be a neurological disorder, but also could possibly indicate your hamster has an ear infection. So when you notice
Oh.
this behavior, it's important that you go to your vet immediately. Hissing and
Okay.
screaming. When a hamster hisses or screams at you, this is a very
I didn't know a hamster can scream, I'll be honest.
defensive hamster who has been scared or spooked in some way. When they do hiss and scream, it is a very unsettling noise, and it usually is a bite warning, so do not stick your hand any closer. Open
Okay.
mouth. This looks like a hamster who is hissing or screaming at you, except no sound is coming out. This may happen because
That's
it doesn't
cute.
startle, spook, or scare your hamster, and it's usually a bit of a warning that they potentially are going to bite next. Squeaking. Some hamsters are more vocal than others, and you may notice that they seem to talk a little bit more than your average hamster with little squeaks.
Yeah, I think I've heard this before. I've been to one of my friend's house before, and he had like a guinea pig place, and I fucking love those guinea pigs. They're so fucking adorable, and
Sometimes
they
you
made
will
like
have
those
multiple
noises.
hamsters in the same room. This may be hamsters trying to kind of do a little mating call or communicate with each other.
Okay. Okay.
But if you notice that your hamster has never squeaked before and all of a sudden they're making squeaking noises, this could indicate that something is wrong or that they're in pain. Teeth chattering. Now there are
Okay,
two
that
types
actually
of
sounded
teeth
worrying.
chattering, and they both mean different things. The first one is a very, very harsh teeth chattering sound, and this typically would happen when you do something your hamster doesn't like if you decide to wake them up during the day. They likely are going to be a little bit upset, and you'll notice that they're going to make that harsh teeth chatter noise
Okay.
because they're unhappy. The second type of teeth chattering is a very, very soft teeth chatter, and this typically would happen when your hamster is just maybe grooming themselves or they're eating their favorite food. This indicates that
The hamster looks giga pissed
they
there.
are happy. The next behavior is freezing. This is when a hamster is previously doing something and all of a sudden they freeze in time
Oh.
to a statue. Or like they've just had a war flashback. When this happens, it's because
Didn't
something
expect
has either
that.
caught their eye or they've heard a certain sound and they're trying to assess the situation as to whether or not they need to be afraid and run away. Grooming. Hamsters keep themselves clean by grooming. Very similar to cats. You may notice
Yeah.
a hamster cleaning their entire body very thoroughly. You may even notice them nibbling at their coat and washing their own feet. This is completely normal. Though there are some hamsters who do
Okay, the
have
first thing
severe
that's
colds,
completely
and this is
normal.
accompanied with fur loss. If you think this is the case, definitely go visit your local exotic vet.
Or not.
Itching. Just like you and me, hamsters also get itches from time to time. A lot of the times you'll see them using their back foot to give themselves a good scratch. This should
Oh,
not be
damn.
confused with a hamster who is suffering from parasites or other skin conditions that are constantly itching and biting themselves. Your hamster's tail is sticking straight up.
Wait, what hamsters have tail?
Commonly seen in female Syrian hamsters.
Wait, what?
Usually what happens is the owner goes to pet the hamster and they
Huh.
freeze and their tail and butt goes up in the air. This is not an
They're horny?
indication that your hamster is enjoying you petting their butt. This is a female hamster, assuming you are a male hamster trying to mount and then
Yep.
breed with her.
Okay,
Female
yep,
hamsters
they
go into
horny.
heat every
Uh-huh.
4 to 5 days, and what heat is basically
My god, that in heat schedule is so hot. It's so high. The fuck?
the time that the hamster is capable
Okay, that's kind of
If
concerning.
your hamster is in heat and you pet them and their tail goes up, do not continue to keep petting them. You are giving them the wrong message. If your hamster is in heat, you still are allowed to interact with them. Just avoid touching their bottom, or back.
Okay.
This is when you notice your hamster rubbing their sides on objects all around them. This is
Oh.
mostly seen in Syrian hamsters due to their scent glands being located on either side of their hips. They do
Okay,
this to
okay.
mark things to claim as their own. Hamsters in the wild also would do this when they are leaving their burrows in order to help them find their way back home. Some hamsters may scent mark more than others, and if you don't notice your hamster scent marking at all, there's nothing to worry about. Stuffing their cheeks.
Yeah, it's normal
Hamsters
behavior,
have
right?
two pouches located on each side of their
That's
cheeks,
cute.
and these are used for temporarily storing food and nesting. And these can extend halfway down to the length of their body.
Oh
Unpouching.
fuck, I didn't
This
know
is
that.
simply a hamster just emptying
Half
out
their
food they collected
body.
either in their nest or
Shit.
another safe
Well, I
place.
think I've seen a hamster deep throating a celery before. That shit looked kind of funny, honestly.
Not to be confused with throwing up, hamsters are not animals that are capable of throwing up.
Oh wait,
If you ever
what?
notice your hamster unpouches all the
I'll be honest, I didn't think that was a possibility. I thought throwing up was just a surviving mechanism.
contents of their cheeks onto you when they are being handled, this can indicate that the hamster is uncomfortable or scared.
No, I
This
thought it
has
was a.
happened when I've brought a hamster to the vet and their cheeks were full and they immediately spit out all of these seeds that they brought. Usually, this is
I thought that was a sign of thirst.
trying to distract whatever the predator is, and it also makes them lighter to be able to run away.
Okay, it's
Burrowing.
the
This is
complete
when your
opposite
hamster is digging
of
into
what I
the
thought.
bedding. Hamsters are natural burrowers, so it's really
Oh,
important
that's so
to give
cute.
them deep substrates because they can create these really cool, long, intricate burrows. Laying flat on
Yeah,
their
that's
wheel
sick.
or in a cage. This usually either means that your hamster is trying to cool down or
Okay, I know you said that at least have 6 inch of bedding, right? But is there such a thing as too much bedding? I'm wondering now.
they may have just fallen asleep in their enclosure like that. If you notice your hamster doing this, just be sure to check the overall room's temperature and make sure that it is not above 25 degrees Celsius to prevent heat stroke. Your hamster's
Oh
ears are
shit, they
back
like it
and are
that
close
cold,
to
huh?
the ground.
Okay.
This may indicate that your hamster feels nervous if they've just been placed in a new enclosure or in a open space. They may feel a little bit vulnerable and not quite comfortable with the area yet. Yawning. Don't be
Oh,
alarmed. Hamster yawns can be a little bit terrifying sometimes, but this just
that's
indicates that
cute.
your hamster has just
It's
woken up and
cute.
they're a little bit sleepy. Nibbling.
Oh.
Because hamsters lack good
Sorry.
eyesight, they depend a lot on their other senses like their hearing, their sense of smell, their whiskers, and they also use
Okay,
their
that's
mouths
cute.
a lot to test things out to see whether or not they're edible or whether or not
So
they
that's
can
why
actually
they
bring
get the
someone
wrong
back just
signal when they're
nesting. So
horny
you
and
may
you touch
notice your
them.
hamster nibble you or nibble a little bit of your clothes. This is a normal behavior and usually not something to be concerned about. Biting. Keep in mind, hamsters are prey animals. Their only defenses to protect themselves is either hissing and screaming or biting. If your hamster has just bit you, you potentially have done something to upset them, spook them, or scare
I
them,
think I've been bitten by a
or they
hamster
may even be
before.
territorial over their area or things. And last but not least, licking you. This is a behavior I've been asked a lot about, and I don't have too much experience with it, but I do know that some people have hamsters who will gladly lick their hands. This is either down to the fact that you may have some salt content from just sweat, or maybe you ate something salty, or your hamster is being affectionate towards you. And those are all of the
Okay,
most commonly displayed hamster
that's
behaviors.
nice.
Some hamsters may display more behaviors than others. This is completely fine. All hamsters are going to be different.
Yeah,
Do
they have
keep
like
in
their own
mind that if you do
personalities.
notice
Okay.
your hamster suddenly changes behavior, that it is important that you visit your local exotic vet because this can indicate that something is
Wait,
wrong
what
with your
exotic
hamster.
vet?
So I will see you guys.
Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Or if hamster fall in the exotic category, honestly. Yo, oh, I think I've seen this. I refused to watch it at the time, but because I was real scared. Like, cause normally this shit, when like something completely different happens, In nature, I'm scared.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. A few days ago, this incredible iridescent cloud was spotted in China.
What the fuck is that? It looks so cool, but what the fuck is that? Oh, I should have saved this for the end of the video. Fuck. Oh, too late now.
This guy wanted to
Jesus.
see what would happen if he screamed while his dogs were playing.
I didn't expect it to be that high pitched, but okay.
This YouTuber mixed some chemicals together to create a super trippy reaction.
What's going on here is
Yo,
called
what
the
the fuck?
Belarusov-Zhabotinsky reaction.
What the fuck is that?
And it's still one of the weirdest reactions I've ever seen.
That's so cool. What the fuck? Yo. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's gonna cost him. What the fuck?
His airline wanted him to pay $90 to bring his skateboard on the
That's
plane
nice.
because it didn't fit in the box.
Here we go. This should do the trick. Alright. How's that?
This person took a punching bag in the middle of the woods to see if any animals would engage with it. She was upset because he wasn't playing Pretend Doctor properly.
Hi. Yeah, I've been to the doctor before.
No, in real life.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Oof.
Please don't do
Oof.
it. One of my subscribers spent 2.5 hours drinking water, but only used chopsticks.
Oh, that was a straw.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed.
I kind of want to do that.
And later.
Drinking water from a chopstick. That's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, this sounds interesting. Okay. Oh, I want to see this. I actually want to see this. Because this sounds cool to me.
People keep
But I
asking
don't know
me
if it's safe or not or
to
whatever.
these videos on YouTube, and I also get comments asking, are hamster mazes safe for hamsters? The short answer is a simple, safe maze is safe for a hamster.
No
I've
shit.
personally done
Of
it with
course.
hamster maze on my channel. Perfectly safe. Nothing
Yeah, normal hamster maze is normal.
It's just really simple, easy maze with a bunch of food in it. Now, these hamster maze videos on YouTube, where the people put a lot of work and time and effort into these videos, I will give them all of that credit. They make them super intricate, there's a lot of detail, it's cool looking, but they are super stressful and have a lot of dangerous aspects to them that are not good for the hamster.
Okay.
And it's very obvious they're only doing this just to try and get views.
Not necessarily.
You could get views from a video like this, but you could make it safe. You don't have to make it so your hamster almost rips their leg off to get
Okay. I didn't know that.
the maze and like have it really detailed and stuff, and it be safe for the hamster still. But these people are not really considering any safety factors. Of course,
Okay,
there's
never
a lot of
mind.
editing that could make it look worse than it is. I know they add in like squeaking, which isn't actually the hamster squeaking, but there are points in the videos
Okay, it's definitely views now.
where you can
Mm-hmm.
tell that it's not safe and the hamster could really injure themselves. And before anybody comes to me and says they're just trying to have fun, or they're like you're ruining their fun, like stressing out an animal or putting an animal in a dangerous situation for fun is not fun. This simply isn't fun. No. So today we're going to be watching the Jaws Hamster Maze with Traps obstacle course by the channel DIY Hamster Maze. So essentially their channel is just making these
Hamster maze.
mazes. The maze is really super duper cool. Like I'll give them all that.
Yeah, the design is
There's a lot of
nice.
work and editing into this, but
I wonder how much steak did they do for that to happen. Wait, how does that work even? Are they shaking the entire thing?
is his foot stuck?
What?
His foot stuck. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, there are things like that where the hamster is clearly not.
Okay, that might be a little dangerous.
You shouldn't be letting your hamster, like, you shouldn't be letting them drop them or, like, having their foot get stuck.
Yeah,
They're
dropping
so
them doesn't feel safe at all.
dangerous.
Oh, poor hamster. Yeah, it's definitely stressed out. Ah, okay, this one's real cruel. Wait, how does that move? What?
He just threw it.
What was the mechanics? Well, I guess they just use magnets then.
I just feel so bad for the hamster. Because there's just too many things that could hurt it, potentially.
The hurting. I guess it might get stuck on things.
No, not the styrofoam balls. Why would you? If you didn't know, styrofoam balls are not good if your pet accidentally eats one or chews one. Oh my gosh, what is
Oh,
happening?
what the fuck is that?
Why is there a scene of hamsters floating? Why
Okay.
is it going so fast?
No!
Don't get stuck.
Oh, he's so confused. Oh, the hamster could have skipped the entire thing and just went straight here.
I hate this so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
No, 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 no. Oh my god.
Why? Like,
Okay.
no words. This is
Okay, okay. Yeah, my opinion quickly changed.
I don't know if you guys realize how easy a hamster's leg could break or get caught.
Oh my god.
It's really easy. Is it over? No, it's not.
I wonder how many takes he had to do for that to happen. Or she, sorry. I forgot it's 2022 now.
What the heck was that?
Oh my god, stop shaking it!
Why?
I'm no longer having fun, Mr. Krabs.
Is that a homemade tube? Is that hot glue? It's not over. Oh. Are those?
Oh, you can't be fucking serious. Oh, okay, thank God. Okay,
Why?
okay, thank God.
Put them in the ocean. Water.
What's wrong?
Chance of getting their foot caught and hurt.
Okay, this kind of cool. This thing is kind of cool.
What if he falls in the water?
Really? Oh, are you fucking serious? What the fuck?
Why would you put a... Why?
Oh, you're so fucked up. Okay, I no longer like this video.
Come on. The poor crab.
I have no fucking words. What the fuck?
I'm so
It
lost.
strips all natural oils from their skin. I see.
More styrofoam.
I swear to God.
Are you... Because throwing the hamster isn't stressful at all. Oh look, there's fish.
Click now? Of course. But it wasn't shameful enough. Of course.
There's not one, but 3 animals in this that are being treated
Abuse.
unfairly or poorly.
Just say it.
Why is
Abuse.
this fish in like?
I want to say though, this idea wise, it's kind of cool.
Please don't get stuck. More
I. You realize they can inflict serious real damage, right? How is that supposed to work? Of course that's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, that's... I'm not watching the rest of this because I'm actually, I don't even have words. That's awful. Stop using your animals for YouTube views. You want to get views, you can certainly do it safely without actually injuring or hurting or stressing out an animal. Not to mention 3 different types in one video.
8 animals in total. There's definitely way more than that. Yep, just by the amount of fishes here. Yep, it's already way more than 8. In total, with everything. I think.
There's not one.
I mean, these stuff are as I know it's stressful, but it's still no, okay is not the right word. Sorry, but this is on a whole different level for me because it can actually uh, kill the fucking hamster, and you can't do anything about it if the crab decides to grab it. How? And it even tried to do it at one point. Oh my god.
Is that a real... What?
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I didn't see it in the perspective of the fish. I was just too fuck you call it. Yeah, I was just thinking too much about the fucking hamster. I didn't think about the fish. That's true. Like this, like giga fucking thin, and he did that just so the subscribe button is clear. It's so fucking annoying. I hate this channel so much. The content idea is cool, but the fucking actual practice of it is fucking... It's just annoying. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I actually want to check how many subscribers it has. Fuck it. Hamster Maze DIY, I think. That's a lot of subscribers, huh? Okay. Okay. Only 26 videos. You know what? Actually, they might have like deleted some. Seeing at how dangerous they fucking are. Okay, hold on. I need to see this. Don't worry, I'll make it quick. I know you don't care. And I don't exactly want to see the entire thing as well. I just want to see like the final tier list. Alright. Okay.
But then everything from here
Heavy bowgun. I really thought the greatsword would be number one. I guess not. Shit. Okay. Hold on. Let me increase the fucking thing just so I can read it.
downwards is within a few.
Okay. Oh, they're not showing the entire list yet. Where is it? There you go.
Skill and the situation.
Okay, the insect glaive is not that high up. Fuck. Oh wait, what? Hammer is the lowest? It's even lower than the lance? Really? It's lower than the lance? I didn't expect that at all. Shit. I also expected the fucking gun lance to be higher than the insect glaive. A 100 is average DPS of all weapon archetypes. Melee weapon reference is 92. So ranged weapons are the best then. Fuck. Okay. So the insect glaive is weaker. It's so sad. Oh, you know what? Never mind. The melee weapon is getting carried by the broken greatsword right now. If you don't know, the greatsword here is broken because they have a skill that allows them to counter and dish out insane damage. And they can do the counter from virtually any position. And it has like a long window as well, so it's quite forgiving if you fuck up the fucking counter. But yeah. I didn't expect the sword and shield to be stronger than the fucking longsword. Or the charge blade. This tier list opens up my eyes, man. I did expect half these placements. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have also. I like how haters use "he stole songs" to hate Elvis. And yes, it did steal songs. Really? But it wasn't that many at all. This still doesn't make it right, honestly. And by stealing these songs, he promoted the black music industry so much that without Elvis, Michael Jackson would probably never have been relevant. And he stole that small amount of song in his earlier years. It still doesn't make it right, but I'm not discrediting his achievements as well. I think you just like him too much to just say that it was. I know, I know. I know you never said you said that was right or wrong. But I know you're clearly putting Elvis in favorites here. Regardless of what he did there. Yes, it is wrong. But I don't think you should defend it at all. Really? Because there's just no defense for that. He did wrong, and whatever he did, he fuck you call it? and he just became a better person after. Alright, if you say so, I'll trust you on it. Okay. Still, I didn't even know he stole songs. Well, by the product of it doing that, yes, in the end that did happen. But I don't know if that helps that much or if he's just speeding up the inevitable. Because the black music in general, sorry, I don't think in general is the right word. I think they have a different style. That's why they even call it like the black music industry. And especially they have like a different style on its own. It's just a matter of time when people, discover them. Like just people who like that kind of song discovers them. Well, I don't know what you're saying about stealing here. I only know the fact that he steals song from the phrase he stole songs that you said. If he just like took inspiration from beats, that's fine by me. Like I'm completely fine. If he like have lyric word by word, then that's fucked up. If it's like just a line, that's fine. But if it's like entire paragraph, as in the phrase he steals songs, not just like certain parts of it, like but actual things, well, yeah, that's fucked up then. He never claimed to write the songs, and he tried to do a Dolly Parton song cover, but Dolly refused to sell it. I see. Well, that's an interesting fact about Elvis that I didn't know about. Was this like only early in his career, or was this like on his mid? Covering and stealing. Well, yeah, if it's covering, it's not stealing. I know way too little about this to give my opinion, I'll be honest. Later than covers of his covers, he gave credit. I see. So technically the haters didn't do their research. And we look at the cover of the book, I see. I see. Well, people will grasp straws for things they don't like. Okay, I wanna watch this. Because I am indeed scared of this sometimes. I was scared, sorry, now I don't care, honestly. They can look at whatever they want.
To spy on you, they had to get a clear view into your home and a pair of binoculars. But
If anything, I'm just more scared if like people hack the government. Like, didn't you know that this happened on China? Like people's like private information got like fucking leaked to the public by a hacker. Also, maybe like don't upload this VOD on YouTube because of that. How about I not watch that then?
You can get a lot more information on someone without ever leaving the comfort of your chair. Is there any privacy left in the world of smartphones and social media?
There's probably none.
Siri, an AI that
It's Case Cooking. Oh, it's Case Cooking. Okay, that's fine.
peeping on me when I'm in the shower.
I am a bit scared though. Just because K's been hitting my stream. I mean, she only did once, but still, I don't want to get another strike.
Today's video will be covering.
Yeah, I really don't want that. She didn't cover your Twitch. She doesn't cover my Twitch. Yes, but I kind of want to. I don't want to discredit this entire 2-hour VOD and not upload it anywhere just because of one video. Come on now. Besides, there's like other fishes in the sea that I can watch.
Covering the basics of internet privacy and cybersecurity. We're not cybersecurity experts, so some of what we talk about will be oversimplified
Okay,
for the
3
purpose of
vids.
education. If you're curious, there are many
What
resources
do you
that will
mean
be
3
able to touch
vids?
on these subjects with more specificity than we will. And with that out of the way, let's get into it. Today's video is sponsored by NordLocker. I hate
What
to
the
break it to
fuck
you,
is that?
the virtual assistant you got for your living room is absolutely listening in on you. Usually,
Yeah.
what leads to Google or other AI assistants collecting audio without our knowledge is what's known as a false accept. They refer to noise or words in the background that software interpreted to be the hot word, like "Okay Google," and as unlikely as that sounds, more often than not, it's what happens. When a couple from Portland
Oh,
found a
okay.
private conversation was recorded by their Amazon Echo and sent to a person on their contact list, Amazon explained that
What?
Echo woke up due to a word in background conversation sounding like Alexa, then heard a send message request, at which point Alexa said out loud, "To whom?" The background conversation was interpreted as a name in the customer's contact list.
What?
Alexa then asked out loud, "Contact name, right?" Alexa then interpreted background conversation as right. Is that spying? Or is it more like a child overhearing a conversation?
That is hyper
These
specific.
companies are very open about the fact that they collect information. But what
The Edge
should
of
concern us is what
Reality, Elvis sound that you never heard. Oh, okay, come on. Can we have things that I can watch on stream?
that information is used for. In a statement on information gathering, Google product manager David Monsees said, "Language
Huh?
experts review and transcribe a small set of queries to help us better understand languages. The percentage of
Makes
queries that
sense,
they
but
collect is around
okay.
0.2%, and they insist that
That's
audio
surprisingly
snippets are
small.
not associated with user accounts as part of the review process, and reviewers are directed only to transcribe snippets that are directed to Google. Every time you ask your Google Home what the weather is like, or which actor was in
Call
that
it a trap
movie,
I can walk out of because I love. Honestly, if it's a song outside of the list you gave me that one time, I've never heard of
your
it.
audio is being collected so Google's AI can
You know what? I
better
might
discern
have,
the
but I
nuances
just
of
don't know it's
conversation.
Elvis.
Should we be worried? Google doesn't want us to be. But in 2019, a contractor for the company leaked Dutch audio data to VRT News in Belgium.
Yo,
The
what?
leak included around 1,000 excerpts, 153 of which were conversations that should never have been recorded, and during which the command "OK Google" was clearly not given. So,
Ooh.
while Google and other companies hold on to our audio data to make their service better, no one can guarantee that this information won't be used against us. And, of course, this is all completely legal. When we purchase an
Oh,
AI
really?
assistant, we opt in to have our data used by the company that provides the
Oh,
service.
that's so
The
annoying.
best way to keep our privacy is to not let them in our homes in the first place.
What's the safest way to go skiing? Don't skate.
I love skiing. Bro, do you want to come with us?
Thanks, Chilled. I would never do that.
Suit yourself. Oh, chill. We gotta hit up that breakfast place at the lodge. What's it called again? What's that?
Hey, Powderhound, who wants to waste time eating inside when you can be on the slopes? Whip in some fresh pearl, strap on a feed bag, and spread a little gnarly grease bag.
What the fuck is going on?
Here's an ad for sleeping pills.
We sleep at night and wake in the morning. It's this sleep cycle that helps keep us in a healthy balance.
With so many microphones around us these days, it's
One
hard
thing
to
I
believe
wish
that
there
we
was
are
in the Elvis movie is more
It's
Aloha
almost a
from
universal
Hawaii.
experience now that
Oh,
we
they
wake
could have
up
spread the
and
love.
suddenly we've been thrown ads that eerily pertain to our private conversations. Are we actually being spied on, though? Vice writer Sam Nichols did an experiment in 2018 to prove once and for all, his words, whether our phones are recording us without our permission by saying a bunch of phrases that could theoretically be used as triggers, twice a day for 5 days. Comments like, "I'm thinking about going back to uni," and "I need some cheap shirts for work," resulted in changes literally overnight, according to Nichols.
Okay,
He was
that's...
being told mid-semester courses at various
That
universities
is...
and how certain brands were offering cheap clothing. Whether this is due to some conspiracy between phone companies and advertisers is still up to debate, though. It's possible that Nichols, despite believing he never mentioned these ideas online, actually did and just didn't remember.
I don't
Also
think
received
that's the
many
case.
products and services, but only noticed them once he began his test. There is room for human error in his experiment, not to mention the problem of bias.
That clip is
Around
nice.
the same
I
time
love
as
that
Nichols'
clip.
experiment, Wandera, a cloud security
Wait. I'm... I mean, it was the biggest concert. Well, they still have to spread the love as well as make a hidden story and not just sit and enjoy a song. Can't wait for the director's cut of Elvis. If it goes in cinemas, the director's cut is like 4 hours. Jesus Christ.
Security firm
Damn.
2012
That's like
performed
Lord of the
several
Rings
major
bullshit.
apps, including Amazon, Chrome, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, but could not find a single instance of an app taking any audio nor sending any data that was not expressly related to its function. In addition, researchers at Northeastern University, led by computer science professor David Chofnes, used an automated system to rigorously test another 17,000 smartphone apps for evidence of recording and leaking audio data without permission. They, likewise, found absolutely no sign of any unwanted activation of smartphone cameras or microphones. Chofnes argues that recording audio is the least efficient way for a company to gather market research. The computational power necessary to take millions of audio clips, convert them into text, and then use that data to customize ads is ridiculous. Not to mention that this whole process would probably take longer than a single day to come into effect. No, the more likely reason you're being offered deals on Facebook for products that you only mentioned in passing is that you, without realizing, lingered on a picture of a custom alarm clock espresso maker for too long on Facebook.
Of course.
You went into
As
a
one
Bed Bath &
does.
Beyond looking for a custom alarm clock espresso maker while you left your location services activated on Google Maps.
I will not be replaced like some cheap made-to-break Danny Brand toaster you want to defile with Pop-Tarts. I will still be here when you are nothing but dust in the wind if my name is...
Sadly, the only way to keep our identities 100% private these days is to opt out of most of the services that have become the primary...
Or is that Amy Schumer? No, right?
...is to opt out of most
Okay,
of the
yeah, no.
services that have become the primary form of communication for folks. For many of us,
Yeah? Something wrong with your cinema?
social media is the only way we know how to connect and plan with our loved ones. This isn't necessarily bad, but we have to use these services with the knowledge of what exactly they ask of us in return. It's been said that if you don't pay for a service, you are the product. And that is unfortunately
That's true.
Most of these big
Yeah, you meant.
companies say they only use our data to target ads.
Lord of the Rings is rated under 6 years old. What? Children under 6 are not recommended. I don't remember if there was any explicit sex scenes there. Or any... Yeah, that sounds kind of bad, right? I haven't fully watched the Lord of the Rings. I've only like watched clips of it, like when it pops up on TV, like from time to time. I mean, I guess they pass it off as it's fantasy. And definitely the kids in German have had a shit ton more scarier bedtime stories.
Or to improve their service, and I do believe them, to a point. I don't doubt that Google's intention is to...
Yeah, I think they're just... they put a different category when it's violence against humans or violence against evil forces, which are categorically in the story just evil.
Knowledge more accessible. I don't doubt
Like
that
not even
Google's
morally
intention
gray
is to
evil, just
bring
evil
people
evil.
together. I don't doubt that these tech companies want to do what they believe is good for people, but they are, at the end of the day, businesses that must earn capital. The
That's
question
true.
is not, is my phone spying on me, but who is buying
How?
my data?
No, it's how, and how the fuck can I avoid it?
From the Cambridge Analytica scandal to the Equifax credit card breach, the new world we live in provides more opportunities than ever for criminals
Yeah, and
the
also,
streets to ruin our lives without ever having to look us in the eye. We just have to ensure we can tell the difference between paranoia
well,
and...
this career started before songwriters were a thing. Yeah,
preparedness.
I
Speaking
mean,
of
that's just a
paranoia,
fact, right?
I haven't checked my email in 15 minutes, and that makes me anxious.
Bro,
What do you need now?
Jill and I at the Noodle House, House of Noodles, and he wanted to email you some pictures of our meal.
Okay, so why doesn't he just do that?
Well, with all your talk about privacy and hackers, you got him all scared.
Yeah, what if someone hacks my news?
Just use NodeLocker, like I do when I have files I don't want anyone peeping into. The account setup and
Yeah,
login is simple.
sounds like a
Accessing
fact.
Files is as easy as a drag and drop. If you use NordLocker, they can help you take back control of your security and privacy. You can keep your data safe wherever and whenever you decide to.
I'll just be honest, I don't even know when songwriters were becoming popular.
You know what? That makes me feel better.
John Lennon quote, before Elvis, there was nothing. What? John Lennon was a songwriter for the Beatles and many others. Oh. I see. I see. I've only known John Lennon for John Lennon.
Has a fantastic user-friendly experience for both Windows and Mac OS. You can even share encrypted files by email, messaging apps, AirDrop, file transfer services, and the cloud with whoever you like as long as they use NordLocker's service. But don't worry, it's free with up to 2 gigabytes of space.
Hold on, what if NordLocker gets broken into or something?
Is everything just an ad?
You could be on the slopes ripping.
Yep, everything's an ad after that point. Alright, thank you. John Lennon quote, who was assassinated? I didn't know that part. Okay. Okay. Yep. That was not a pleasant experience. Waterproof house. What? Your vids? Oh right, you sent 3, I forgot. Sorry. I was just so used to sometimes you sending multiple videos in one thing that I forget it's actually 3 videos. Oh, so that was the first one, right? Yeah, I'm not really, my mind's not really into the thing. Oh god, K. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch K. Is that the same link? Oh, okay, yeah. Can we not watch K? Please. Also, it's 4, alright. Okay. Oh my god, I read the title and it's K again. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I didn't say that. No, I did not. Even if I did, that's not what I mean. The only thing I remember saying is that it's okay if I do it on Twitch, but I'm gonna upload the VOD on YouTube, and I'm not gonna let, just because I'm watching this, to make me not be able to upload the entire VOD on YouTube. Okay, actually, hold on. I need to go to the toilet. Give me a moment. Where's my thing again? BRB screen. There you go. Yeah, I might actually do that then. You know what? In that case, should I just? Yeah, I'll just end the stream now, and then I'll just go wait in the starting soon screen. Okay, give me a moment.